You go live and put on a hold? Okay. I'm gonna get me a water for my car because I get thirsty here.
Yeah, they're jamming. I don't want to change the channel. Testing one, two, three. Testing. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. So yeah, that shoot is gonna be on a ranch, and he built like a fake cowboy western.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I'm thinking of doing video because the other guy's gonna do photography.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of directing him.
What do you got a video?
I don't know. I gotta come up with something. I came up with one, but I need to. I didn't like it.
So just one Wato's coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it easier. I don't gotta worry about another microphone.
Right.
Okay, we got that, we got lights. I don't put these on too hot.
Yeah.
These will be good for talking.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, that's pretty cool. We find out Chicano in the background,
Yeah.
videos back here.
Oh, Chicano.
Yeah. That's the best, man. Yeah, you get a lot of business on TikTok. Only thing about TikTok when you go live, it doesn't save. So when
Yeah.
make videos and put them on. Make videos, put them on. My channel die out. Are we live yet?
I don't think so. It's time.
Oh, the magazines.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Beautiful one in Carlo, wow.
Then all the covers in the background.
Max, beautiful cars.
Cali Classics. He went off. He went off.
Classic, right?
Yeah. Oh, we might be live. Oh, you said we're gonna be on hold. We're on hold right now.
I mean, I got one live on my phone too. I put my phone there on the side and the bottom down there on the front of it because the camera's on top anyway.
Yeah.
So I have this over the side of my phone. Put my phone down there. Let me turn off all of my alarms. If my alarms go off.
We ready?
Ready, all right, turn my alarms off. Turn my alarms off. They're gonna be going off in the. Oh yeah. Every time.
All the time. I'm even gonna take my pills now when your alarm goes off.
50% will go on anyway. TikTok, it'll go on. 50% will go on. Go on. I think it'll be trouble, man, all the time. It gets stuck in one little spot, you know?
Come on in.
Come on, go, Richard. Guys, Joe is
I've met you before. Come sit down. Come over there. Good.
Mercy up there, huh?
Yeah.
How you doing? Oh, bad habit, bad habit. Hey, how you doing? Sad. Hello, Andy. Nice to meet you. Yeah. I guess some friends wanted to know where to log on. Yeah, they can log on to anywhere. Your friends want to see you go. Tell them to go on YouTube. The best one is the YouTube shows the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, these are two. These those show the whole thing right there too. See that right there? It shows the whole thing too. Okay. So they go into YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Your Facebook. Go on your Facebook. Find me on my Facebook page. Right side. Okay.
We're live. All the way live.
Live, okay, live.
From
All
downtown Pomona.
Wait, get this, get this on there. We're live.
Let me hit yours.
We're live. We're live. We're live. Okay, so live. Go to, we're live right there.
We're live. We're live. All the way around.
Give us a couple of moments at itself. I know we're live here and up, but we're kind of setting things up. We're having a little technical issues. And a couple of spots on there, but Frank's house in the house. We got close, you know. And we got have a magazine. You know what you log on to? You want to type it in there for like a
That's it. Where you at?
type in what like YouTube name.
Okay.
We live over here too. We're live all the way around.
All the way around.
Live all the way around. Okay. We're live on TikTok, Spotify. We're live all the way around, man. All the way. Oh yeah. So the Frank's hats like YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Those Chicanos podcasts. Those
Yeah.
Chicanos podcasts.
So YouTube is YouTube, and it's right there.
You see those Chicanos podcasts? They'll show us. Let me see. Yeah, you started with like Frank's hat. Yeah. YouTube? On YouTube, yeah, those Chicanos podcasts. Okay. All right, gente. We are live all the way around into big afternoon, gente. Today is Thursday. Frank's Hats in the house. There's those Chicanos podcasts from Angel Baby and Frank's Hats. Angel Baby will be here next month. We got, man, the guy from the Miracles, man, from Smokey Robinson's going to be here next month, man. They showing up. He was supposed to be here today, but he canceled on us. He's due to, we changed the date. He was set up for Tuesday, but when we changed the date to Thursday, he couldn't do it today. So now we're gonna turn around and do it next month on a Tuesday, and he'll be here. But we got somebody else, man. We got special guests here, and I'd like to let everybody know that we are here in the beautiful city of Pomona. The town of Pomona, man, is the place to be, man. And we have Bad Habit here. We got Gilbert here right next to us. And just to let you guys know that share the page, man. All you gente out there who are watching this episode today, and this is our 37 episode, 38 episode.
No,
What is it?
no, 40,
41. Oh man, 41.
41.
36 was 3 years, 6 months.
Yep.
3 years, 6 months we've been on this thing here, and we have had so many people here, gente. I mean, we had Elon, we had rock and roll, we had Elon Rock and Roll Gangster, we had the guys from from War, guys from Tierra, we had people
Yeah.
Pepe Marquez, we had who else we had Avia,
MKY.
MKY, Mikey,
Mickey.
we had so many people on this thing, man. And we had who else? We had shit. I could go on.
We had
we had
lighter shade of brown.
Lighter shade of brown's been here. We have so many people on this page on this podcast. It's pretty live, gente, and we are just doing it. So we're just doing another episode. And some of the episodes that we always do, gente, I always have something to do. We like a lot of conversation. We like a lot of trouble, like a little trouble here, when we bring things up. But we'll get started and we'll work it out, work our way around. And I'm gonna introduce myself for the new people are watching us on the watching and listening to us on live. I'm Frank's Hats, the most famous lowrider hat shop since 1932. Most of you gente already know me already, so it says I don't have to do too much explanation. But I'm the Frank's Hats, and I'm located in Pomona at the 2001 South Gary Avenue, Pomona, at the Rio Rancho Mall. This is what we look like over here on YouTube. And then see us. We're live. And of course, I want to introduce my co-host right now because Angel Baby's not here. Is Bad Habit Magazine, and that's Bad Habit Magazine. Introduce yourself.
I'm Joseph from Bad Habits, Good Times Magazine. We do the magazine once a month. Also, I have a T-shirt.
You got the T-shirt. Huh?
Yeah, we're doing some tank tops,
some that shirt I have.
summer stuff.
Slow. Does it have a Raider on it?
No, I got one.
Oh, I thought it was a Raider, a little bit Raider in it, man.
That's next month.
Next month, the last thing. And then we got Gilbert here. Gilbert, you want to let them know who you are, Gilbert? As Reed's coming in. He's going to be on if you.
I'm Gilbert Stokes, singing, I guess, since I was a little kid. Had a lot of adventures, played with a lot of bands. One of them was El Chicano. First record that got released was with them. Did me good.
All right.
Then the other ones did me even better.
All right. That's what we're talking to.
Yeah.
We're going to interview him a little bit more in a few minutes, but we're going to go through all our routine we normally do. And before we always start our podcast with a special routine, and we start off with let everybody know, man. First, let's start off. Let everybody know where you get your hats, your best hats. Okay, your hats themselves, Frank's hats, and what makes it neat, Gilbert, this is our main camera, and it don't have to be as even though it's pointing at you, it's catching everything.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one will change around to that for once. See the camera, see it'll change, but he's look that way and you're okay, But anyway, gente, you gotta know that the hats you get are Frank's hats. We've been around we've been making hats since 1932. That's an old hat company, man. That's right. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Dinosaur days.
Dinosaur days.
Your grandfather, your abuelo used to wear these hats, man. And let me explain something between the hats, and a lot of people don't know about. I'm gonna give you guys an explanation. What's the difference between the hats, what fedora and a lowrider hat is? Okay. The fedora hat was worn back in the 30s, 40s, and after the war, when the war was over, you had your abuelos working in hard jobs in the fields or working at factories, and they would dress up they would get their check, their little $29 check, $27 check every week, and they would turn around and cash at the nearest tiendita where they had credit. And where they had credit self, they would dress up, man, on Sundays. They would wear a white shirt and with folded sleeves right to the side. They would have the little pack of Pound Miles or Camels or with none filters. They would have those days Lucky Strike. And then they would go to the tiendita, nearest tiendita, and pay their credit. And their credit was usually maybe $5, $6, or $3. They pay credit. and they would buy themselves a little Hams beer, a little Burgermeister beer. They would buy that kind of beer, and some beers just said beer. That's it. They didn't even have a name.
Yeah.
And they would get, and then they would have the little tanguitos at the store, man. Inside the store, they were. In those days, gente, I let you guys know there was no baseball hats. The baseball hats came in later. You want to disgrace your lowrider or student life, wear a baseball hat and lowride. And that's a disgrace because you know what? Your grandparents, your abuelitos used to wear the tanguitos. They used to wear tangos and they would wear fedoras, mostly fedoras. The fedoras are the ones with the pinch on the side and the front. I'm wearing a tanguito, gente, tapita, lowrider hat, tango, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm wearing right now. But fedora has a pinch on it, and most abuelitos will have a brown one, or a little gray one, or a little black one. And they would just get their little hat on Sunday, man, or on Friday, and put their hat on to be nice and clean. And most of those hats, they actually came from us. Majority of them. I ain't seen all the hats, okay? I'm not gonna take all the credit, but we were around during that time. So most of the hats were affordable hats. And those days when my abuelos were making the hats and selling the Frank's hats, or they call it, or they sell the Garcia hats at that time. But then I added the Frank's hats to it. They they would sell these hats and they were selling from $1.25, 99 cents, 87 cents. That's what you pay for a hat. And it was that was expensive. To you right now, 87 cents is like, wow, 80 cents, that's cheap. I'll give me 100. Well, you know what? You couldn't buy 100 hats in those days. If your check was $57 for working 12-hour days, you're gonna, you're not gonna buy 100 hats, that's for sure. But that's what they would pay, at that time. We started selling hats back in the days. They were made out of paper, cardboard, or was painted because there was no palm trees, and they would paint them with paint. It's called yeso. That's how they started making the hats. Then they moved over to wool, and we kept wool hats all the way to the late 70s. We started changing over. 80s, early 80s, we started changing over to a different style of material. But in those days, man, you get a hat, man, for 8 cents, 5 cents, 3 cents. That's it. Yeah, you were working the fields out there. You buy a hat for 3 cents, knock the sun off of you. It was a hat, and it was painted with a paint called yeso. It kept the hats cool at that time. But now I ask you right now, as we go now along, the new generation, we don't have those little 41s. Well, there is 41s out there, but we don't have the 41s, the 50 Chevys out there, and there is out there now. But those days they weren't old cars. Those days they were brand new, and those things sold for $3,000, 2,000, $2,700. You buy a car. So that's what they used to pay for those things. They would make payments of $15 to $20 a month. That was a high payment, but that was about $15 a month to buy a car. And they would buy cars in those days, but they wore the tanguitos. And majority of the tanguitos that were worn in those days were Frank's hats because we're an affordable hat company at that time. They would buy because it was a Frank's Hats Garcia hat. So they wore our hats at that time. There's Stetsons, Dobbs, Biltmore, New York Hat Company. And I could go on and on with the hats that were around at those days. But all those hat companies died out. They're all dead. They went out of business besides Stetson and Dobbs, and Paisano's still around. Paisano's still around, but we are still around. We're all pioneer gente. For the gente who are listening in, we're a pioneer hat. There's a lot of gente out there that buy hats out there that buy them that's been from companies that copy our name and copy our brand. And there's nothing wrong with it. You buy what you could afford. We have no hate, you know. But what you do is if you buy a hat and they like to say the original. But they've been around for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And I think there's one hat company that's been around for about 10, 12 years. And he says he's original, but he can't be original if he wasn't born. Because I myself been selling hats since 1979 at the first lowrider show at the LA Convention Center. I was there selling hats. I was selling little hats there, and I was selling there was no vendors at those days. There was only people selling 520s, hydraulics, air shot, and now there's no airbags at those neither. They were selling springs and 520s, airbrushing hats, t-shirts and stuff. And so I'm the only hat vendor in the whole place. Actually, there was no vendors in those days. There was no such thing as vendors. There were just people that was selling hydraulics and tires and Red's hydraulics and stuff of those days. And all these people that come out and say if we're original, they'll put signs in the building.
Airbrush shirts.
Yeah, airbrush shirts. So you bring a picture of your carucha and they will airbrush your car and your t-shirt. Well, all these people out there that are out there now, they'll put signs on top of their booth. They'll put signs behind the booth. They'll give you cards. They'll give you other things. As the original. Well, they weren't born. They weren't born for 30 years or 20 years. So how in the hell can they be born? And if the ones who are building the hats for them, they were in Mexico with horses and cows and stuff. They weren't even here in the United States making hats. So how can they be original? They were wearing the sombreros, the caballeros hats. I don't like to put people down Mexican hats because my mom's Mexican and my father's Mexican. So I have no hate against Mexicans, but I'm telling them, look at me, I'm fucking Mexican. I ain't white. I ain't white and stuff. But if you want original hat, gente, you come to the Frank's Hat Store in Pomona at the Rio Rancho Mall, and we got some fitment hats. We'll dress you up. I get people from New York, Hawaii, Japan, Korea, Germany. I get people from Canada. I get people from all around surrounding cities, up north, up south, east, and west. I get them, and I dress you up, man. And the hats are guaranteed. So, and when I say the hats are guaranteed, is when you buy a hat from me, if it fades, chips, feather falls off, the band comes off. I just had somebody today do that come in today with a feather, no band. We put the band on, and then I happened to be there. It was kind of funny because I happened to walk in at that time, and he was getting his hat back. So he asked the person sitting down behind the desk, "How much I owe you?" And you know what the answer was? Nothing. He was surprised. Nothing. I goes, let me give you $5 or something. He goes, no, you don't owe anything. I advertise, they're guaranteed. Only if you smash the hat. If you smash hats, there's no guarantee. It's like crashing your car. So the guarantee, no guarantee. There's no guarantee you crush your hat. Now you sit on your hat, you crash it, that's on you. But everything else is guaranteed. You ask all these other vendors out there who are selling copy hats.
I heard you have like a little embroidery thing
Yeah,
going
we're gonna
on
get to
too.
that. Man, so we're gonna, so I'm just letting you guys know that our hats are guaranteed. If we're the only hat company that's guaranteed, if your hat starts fading, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo your hat and re-dye it again. How much gonna cost you? Nothing. As long as I'm alive. I can't tell you lifetime guarantee because that's a bunch of bullshit. Everybody says lifetime guarantee and they die out 20 years later. Well, I'm gonna die someday too, so there ain't no lifetime guarantee. It's only as I'm alive and I'm still in business. But I guarantee your hat's in this. So come to my tienda, man. I'll fix you up, I'll straighten you out. We have a lot of sales. Now, another thing too, we do have an embroidery store. It's around the curve. We didn't have enough room to put it there. So we open an embroidery store around the curve from us. And we do baseball hats for the gente who are into baseball hats and not into lowrider hats. We do all the embroidery, whatever you want. You want chuco, chuca, payaso, tu sabes, or whatever you want to put on there. Want those locals forever, always forever, whatever you want to put on there, we will put it on. We also will do it to your lowrider hat and the headband on the side. We'll put the name on, put your name, Torres, Joe, Hernandez, Martinez, memory of. We do all that.
We do
Not only that we have, not only we have the embroidery shop, but we also do custom T-shirts, and that's what Ben had right here. That's next to me in the magazine. He comes in. He does custom work. He does state-of-the-art work. It's like the magazine, man. He's like this magazine, state-of-the-art work. You got a memory, somebody in your family, pobrecito, the rest of their soul, passes away, and you want to make a memory of the person that for the funeral, he will do them, and he's pretty fast, okay? And he does them, he does memory of, he does custom works, puts pictures, and then puts you in front of the picture. Somebody you have to come into our embroidery store and come and talk to him. He's there on what days are you on there?
Fridays and Saturdays.
He's there on Friday and Saturdays. What time are you there? What?
From 10 to 5. But my phone number is right there. You can give me a call. I'm like 2 minutes away. Well, I'd be glad to show up and talk to you.
Do it. So if you want to, and he does some other things. Tell him what you do.
So we also do this photo frame where we'll take your picture of your car, put it in a frame, and you can't really tell on the screen, but the chrome area, it reflects like chrome. It has like a little shine to it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's something new that we have right there. Only at the store. I haven't seen anybody else copy me yet.
Well, that copies on. And we're going to talk about painting too. If you want your house painted and all that stuff too, we're going to bring that up too. But right now, we're just giving you the idea what we do at the store. We do a lot. We have the embroidery. We have the magazine, which we'll get to on halftime.
You can bring me a drawing. This past 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, a guy brought me a drawing, and he couldn't draw. He told me I can't draw, but this is kind of the idea I wanted. Came back, I did some things to it.
Yeah.
I I vectorized it. I put it in the computer and came back. He loves it.
Oh
He's
man,
just
here you guys hear the gente? Man, that's what stuff he does, man. He does a lot of stuff out there, man. So we're gonna give you the whole rundown of everything. You know, I think you're blocking his
yeah, yeah, yeah.
his
On my phone.
your phone. Oh, what is your phone?
That's my no. That's my phone.
Where's yours at? All right, okay. So there's a lot of things we do, gente, at the store. You know, we're gonna add on our store too. Another thing too, if you want your house painted, we're gonna do that in this as we come down the segment. We have a painter in the house también too at the same time for you want your house painted. But we'll bring that up in a few. We're gonna bring up the magazine, gente, the Bad Habit magazine. Magazine. This magazine, you could buy this magazine. I'm gonna let you know where you can buy it, but I'll give all the information on it in a little while in our halftime. And but you can pick this up and it's hard to find because that store is so small. It's a hard store to find.
If you blink,
If
you'll
you
pass
blink,
it.
you pass this because if you're looking for this magazine, if you blink, you're gonna pass it. But I'll give you the name. The name. I'll tell you what. Let's give him the name.
The little store of the little store.
The little store is called
Amazon.
Amazon. So,
Yeah, yeah. It's sold on Amazon. All you gotta have to do is look, do a search for Bad Habit,
yeah,
and we have 41 volumes on there.
41 dollars. And we're
Yeah.
gonna get to that in our halftime. We're gonna show you a bunch of amazing stuff, you know. But anyway, this is what we started. This is what we always do in the beginning of the show. We let you remind the people that have been around already for a while and the ones who are new listeners are listening to us and let them know what's all about. Because you know, we're on a lot of stations, we're live on a lot of social media right now. We are actually live, you know. So just letting you know, and for the newer listeners, that what we do. This is called Bad Habit Magazine, and this is the Dos Chicanos podcast. Angel Baby and I are the podcasters. Push that button right there for me. Is the red one? A little beeper. Tell me is it low or high? What's the sugar show? Oh, that's good, right there. Okay, that's bad. Okay, leave it there like that.
Like that?
I want to put it back to yeah. Okay. So anyway, gente, you know, did we start this podcast with Angel Baby? Angel Baby floats in and floats out. And you guys know that Angel Baby is the Ark of the Bull, the new Ark of the Bull. And he's off tomorrow, but he's out usually today and Thursday. He likes to come in and afterwards we could talk for a while, you know. But Angel, he loves coming in. We start that podcast he was here for about 2 years straight. And now he floats in and out, in and out. Because
And also, if you're looking for the Angel Baby hat or hoodie, we have it at the store.
we carry the Angel Baby. You know, you guys, Ark of the Bull, gente. Ark of the Bull. Keen and the oldie but goodies. That's right. And he's the new Ark of the Bull. He does the boat cruises, those ship cruises that go travel for 5 days, 3 days to Cincinnati and back, Cabos and all different places, Cabos and Masaclan. He's the one that hosts those things. He's the Ark of the Bull, Angel Baby. Listen to him on especially on Friday nights. He's also on another station called Cruising Oldies on Friday nights. That's mañana from 6 to 9. And you call him for your dedications. Both places. You can call Ark of the Ball with dedications, or you call him a Cruising Oldies mañana. And he has a Cruising Oldies with and he's that cruise radio station is a 106.5 FM, and he's on 1050 AM and 88.1 FM. He's on there. Cruising Oldies, and that's Angel Baby.
And you might get your dedication in the magazine.
That's right. We're gonna show you that in a few. We're gonna show that in a few. We're gonna do that. So anyway, I don't want to hold him back no more because he's standing here and he's probably wondering why. But actually, I asked him to come. He got here early. I asked him to come about 7:30 because I know we do our beginning thing. And so I asked Gilbert if he could come about 7:30, but he's here listening in with us because the first half hour, of course, we do our introduction. And once we get the introduction, then we actually get started with our show. You know, we've been around for a long time, and it's been badass, man. And Gilbert, now you've been around for a while. You've been in a lot of bands.
Yeah.
You've been in a lot of bands. Gilbert, let me see your volume. Where's the volume controller?
Right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
There he is. Okay. So
Yeah.
Gilbert. Okay, let me see. Gilbert, say your name. Say your name, Gilbert. So I see
Gilbert Stokes.
Okay.
Gilbert Stokes.
Okay, your volume is your It's real low here. I can see it down there.
Ah,
Let me see. Oh, say it. Can you say 1, 2, 3, Gilbert?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hey, Andy, can you bring his microphone a little higher? Because he's kind of his microphone was low. It's not picking up down there. And then we're gonna sing to you guys, man, in a few minutes.
Everybody.
Let's see.
La 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 la
La la la
la
la
means
la.
I
Okay,
feel.
is it up? Is it how's it going? Let's do it again. Okay. Do it again.
All right. La 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 la
Yeah.
la
Okay.
la la la.
Okay. You're
All
on.
right.
You're on, man. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Gilbert. So we got you in here. I know you're in a band. You're in several bands, and you're recently we were in a band called the Royal Chessmen. Yourself and Chris Garcia's been on it, and I'm Chris Garcia's manager.
Yeah, we had a great
But
time. Let's say
we had a good time, didn't we? Out there? It was badass, huh?
we ate good and drank soda.
We drank coffee. We drank coffee. You know, people that drank good, and people like me and you drink coffee and water. You know?
Making that coffee there. All right, keep it flowing, baby.
Keep it flowing. That's right. We had a good time out there. You know, we were let you guys know we were in Almani last week. Gilbert was there too. He was one of the singers of the Royal Chessmen, and he was there, man. He was there, and he was getting down, man. And it was a good time, man. I ain't saying the place was sold out, but at least it was about 70% full. You know, 70. We still could have used another 30% where they helped out more, but 70% full was a pretty good little turnout.
Great beginning.
Yeah.
Great beginning.
And the first time, I know we got practice a couple of weeks from now, so we got another practice again. So I was told, you know. But so what did you think of the show, Gil?
I had a good time, and coming into Almani, I mean, I remember the days when they had the street festival.
Yeah.
With all the oldie bands, and
Yeah, what do you band?
they block off the street right there. Matter of fact, on the what was it, Valley and Ramona, right there where the VFW was, that intersection right
Yeah.
there. They used to block that off and put the stage there.
Did they?
Yeah, I saw the guy playing tequila with the Midnighters. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's that in, and like everybody would be there, midnight.
Really, huh?
So, yeah,
Wow.
back in the day, and then they had the Monty Legion.
Money they
Uh,
I remember that. I was there.
Yeah, I was working on uh, Johnny Flamingo's wife, and she was saying how she used to play there with like Little Richard,
Uh-huh.
and oh, Little okay, yeah, she was saying that. Yeah, right there, yeah. So she like everyone played there. Even Led Zeppelin played at the Omani Legion.
Is that and Led Zeppelin? What?
Yeah, my
I
friend
didn't know
was
that.
driving by and he sees them there, like, wow. A lot of country, like Hank, what's the name, like famous country singer, like all of them, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, everyone used to play there.
Charlie Cash too?
Yeah, a lot of them played at the Omani Legion.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So there's a lot of history. That's why when they tore it down.
Well, actually, they closed it down after the last dance was a big fight.
Oh,
The last one was a big fight, the grand finale. I wasn't there the last day.
yeah, okay. So yeah,
Then
they
they tore it down, man.
put the post office there.
Yeah, right now.
Progress is coming. You guys go to the Greek.
Right.
It's a freeway now.
Freeway now. That's what they
It's a
did.
freeway. You can take the 10 or take the 60. Put you to Hollywood.
So you said, did you get a chance to play there?
Nah, I came a little bit after that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I was playing heavy metal at the time.
The heavy metal, huh?
Yeah, I was doing like a lot of Led Zeppelin and
ZZ Tops, Doors.
oh yeah, it was like playing like seemed like 7 nights a week. You can make a living just playing clubs.
Playing, yeah.
And then you moved up the level to like the hotels, the Hiltons,
Yeah.
because they had lounges.
Yeah.
People used to travel all week
Yeah.
from all over the country or the world, and they would
Yeah.
jam pack these hotels. But maybe their first night they didn't want to go out, so they want to go down the lounge,
Yeah.
dance. So you're playing there,
Really, yeah.
Then I remember they had a list. All the agents had a list. So much country, so much R&B,
Ah,
so much rock.
and catered to all the different.
Yeah, to everybody. Everybody was there, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I didn't know that. I went to the American Legion back in that time when I was like a 14, 15-year-old guy, and I went with my brother, and we had family that lived in Baldwin Park,
Uh-huh.
and they would go there all the time. So
Yeah.
then, since they lived over there, I would tag along, and I said, "Oh yeah, there was a place. It was a nice,
Yeah.
nice place. Good nice old music, you know."
Yeah,
It's-
Jeanette Baker, that was her name. Jeanette Baker, Johnny Flamingo's wife.
Is that right?
Yeah, she sang too. So
She's saying that. Wow, man, I didn't know that, man. To
yeah,
even to used to hear it, Les Zeppelin play there was that's
yeah,
amazing. To even
yeah. My friend, because he's a native of that area,
Mm.
like he grew up there, so he knew all the bands that used to play. Because he used to go there. He said,
yeah,
well, I missed that. It's funny because me and him are the same age, but I guess because he grew up there,
right,
you know,
correct, yeah,
he said his dad would drive by and they see the bands going in,
yeah.
But then I guess they changed it to, like I said, the Greek now, somewhere a little bit more,
A little bit more Hollywood.
yeah, you know, and then they developed the areas we see. They got a post office, the Dollar Tree,
That's so awesome, yeah.
Martin Final.
That's not bad doing doubling run. Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing.
But Armani had a lot of things going on.
What
The Headhunters, everybody used to play that.
Cannibal
Yeah,
Head-
Canada,
Midnighters,
Midnighters, the Premiers,
the premieres,
the Blandells,
yeah,
Romancers.
yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Out of I don't know. It's hard to say because they all. When I was young. They were.
How were you at that time? Yeah, give or take. It doesn't have to be right.
See, I used to see like
I-
'cause I lived in the same neighborhood with Larry Rendon from the Midnighters. As far back as I can remember,
Yeah.
always seen him walk by. And then when I ride my bike a few blocks down, you see the Midnighters practicing.
Yeah.
So and then Cannibal, I guess in the neighborhood, he was Cannibal.
Cannibal,
Like he
Cannibal
was
Head
like,
or something.
he opened up for the Beatles.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Cannibal Head is
And then-
open for the Beatles.
And then you have the Headhunters.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking like, what a name, Cannibal and the Headhunters. I mean, that's it, like a universal. That thing could go anywhere with R&B, rock.
Yeah.
It fits anywhere.
Yeah.
Cannibal and the Headhunters. It could be a
Yeah.
punk rock band
Yeah.
called Cannibal and the Headhunters.
Yeah.
It just kind of move with the time.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw Cannibal. We did a gig with him.
Yeah.
I was like, I just barely was an El Chicano, so I must have been like either 20, barely gonna be 21. And I'm just like, whoa.
Because they were
Uh,
big.
Yeah. And he came back like in the 80s, and man. He just came out, took the presence of everyone got up. He did that, hello.
Is that Cannibal? You
Yeah,
talking about Cannibal? Huh?
Cannibal, right.
Huh?
He had a new band.
Uh-huh.
Everyone just gets up, crowds up to the stage. I said, man. When he went into that part, I could see that man trying to room up.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's interesting. I didn't know that, man.
What year did El Chicano? Did you play?
I got in, see, I hooked up with him like at 70. I was 19, I think going on 20.
Okay.
And then like, yeah, it was weird, like right out of high school almost. It felt
Yeah.
like. I mean, and I got in and at first we did the show at the Pasta House, Rudy's Pasta House on Olympic.
They really thought, yeah, but the Olympic. Oh, I remember that place very well. Gente, for listening out there, there's Gilbert's one of the members from the El Chicano band, but he's also a member from quite a few other bands also right now. Bands a lot of times will break up or die out and switch over to different band players.
Mhm.
But he's giving us a small story, so I hope you guys are listening.
Yeah, so I did the show there, and then like I think the next day we played the Olympic Auditorium.
The Olympic, yeah,
With
box, where everybody box.
Bottle.
Model, El Chicano and
like, like just 19, they're all still together. Like George Santana's there. I remember walking in the backstage area and he's tuning his guitar, and I just stood there looking. Yeah, really nice. I mean, he was like, hello, put his guitar down. I go, oh, I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. And I said,
Yeah.
oh, you tune your guitar. I don't want to be in your way. Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I go, so then,
Can you slide a bit more closer, Gilbert? Because I don't know how I'm the country of a music speaker. The hand. Go ahead.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we, and then when they came out, they did that Nana, there's Arcelio,
Yeah.
strong. big horn section. Then we came out and we had a good time, you know. That's why, like, wow, starting to feel the concert thing.
Concert, yeah.
You know, like everything has to be streamlined.
Yeah, streamline, yeah.
And when you're in the club, you got all night. So,
Yeah.
So you could, like we're doing now, just
Yeah.
talk. You know,
You talk, you yeah.
the first hour here.
Yeah,
You know,
I know, yeah.
and maybe a few dance songs, but
Yeah.
there it has to be because they're timing you. You
Yeah,
know, on
time-
the big
time-
stage.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like they say 30 minutes, they mean 30
You got
minutes.
30 minutes, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
familiar with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and then the opening act sometimes like you have to come off on 30 minutes because sometimes your contracts, you know, the binders and everything, like, no, we're not gonna go on, you know, because that band stayed too long. I guess they call it a science. It's a science.
Yeah.
Just put everything together.
That's one of the hardest things to do is put the different acts together. And
And make sure they're on their
Yeah.
mark, you know.
I see that at some of the shows I'm part of that I go to.
Mhm.
And you're trying to figure out what song goes first, who goes on,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You know,
It's
They do that a lot now. Even with my guy Christian that sings that he has a time set.
Mhm.
Like right now he's playing with this weekend he's playing with what's that Sisek and a Wicked, but he has a time slot what time he goes on,
Mhm.
and then next week he's playing at the Food Fest in Riverside Music Food Fest.
it's good.
And he has a time slot there too. Everybody has a time slot. So I'm used to that, time slot thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you're live in a band like this weekend, we're there. You got plenty of time. The band, when you have the band going on, you go add how much stuff you want to the song.
I'll go get some tacos right there. We got a couple of hours. I'll go get a couple of tacos there.
Especially with that song when you play 96 Tears, it makes me laugh. Because 96 Tears, you can play and play and play it, and you can go out there and go eat, dance, and then come back and the song's still playing.
Yeah. Mhm.
It keeps on going,
Oh, yeah.
It's the same tune, no. And as they start doing it, the guys are still playing, and you go actually go have a beer and come back, and then you start and you just jump right in, right in.
Yeah.
The song keeps on
you
going.
didn't miss.
Yeah, he didn't miss anything. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I hope we do more of those shows. you
yeah,
know.
that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Still,
And,
how about you when your beginning stages, Gilbert? Your beginning stages. What was what did you play? What did you play? What instruments did you play?
I played like a little. I wanted to be a guitar player,
Huh?
but the guy was teaching me guitar
Yeah.
was during Vietnam, so
Okay.
he would teach me the chords. And he goes, I got to go back to Vietnam, but when I come back, I want you to know these chords with this song.
That's what we're doing to Chris right now.
Mm-hmm. So he came back and finally, you know, he got out of service, so he put a band together.
Yeah.
And I must have been about 13, 14.
Yeah, 14 years old.
You know,
At the Road Chessman,
uh-huh.
14.
So then I'm like, first song I learned was Groovin'.
Grooving?
Yeah, that was the first song I learned.
Grooving.
And then the second one was Daddy's Home.
Daddy's home.
Yeah. And he was patient with us. You
Yeah.
know, he's like, I just, you know.
Yeah.
And okay, well, just keep going, you know. Then finally, we played in the backyard.
Yeah.
Backyard party, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And he goes, man, I thought you were gonna freeze up. And all of a sudden, you just like, because you're always quiet. You go, man, you too bad.
The rock and roll came out of you.
I said,
Rock and roll came out of you.
So I played with them from like all through high school.
Yeah.
And then I got another band. You probably remember Big Manny.
Yeah, yeah, band a big man.
Yeah. He got me out of that band. Come and play with me in my band. Well, your band, you know, in the neighborhood, Manny was like the man, you know,
Yeah.
like he played guitar. So okay, so I went to check out. I got in that band. First time with horns,
Yeah.
because it was a horn band. So now I had to cut my hair, put on three-piece suit, you know, looked like Teller Power days, you know.
Yeah.
And then got out of that band, and then I got in this heavy metal rock band.
Heavy metal, huh?
And these guys were way older than me, but they
Wow.
took me to Las Vegas
Is that right?
like 3 months. They practiced like 40 hours a week, not counting the performance time.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I was
Dedicated.
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 And
Huh?
I remember I had just got a job at Times, and they're like they frowned upon it. They frown upon it that you have a day job.
Yeah.
So I got laid off. I said, "Well, I'm not going to come back." I said, but my friends at Times, the operators on the press, go seek your show business. Plenty will always be here.
Yeah.
But your youth won't.
Yeah.
Like Christian, his youth, he'll only
Yeah.
be 17 for 1 year, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So like get as much as you can out of
Yeah.
it, you know? Uh, so I went with that band, and they like groomed me for El Chicano.
Yeah.
Like the long rehearsals
Yeah.
every day, you know, like just building up strength, you know.
Yeah.
So when I got in there, some guy in well, they have some limo near Whittier Boulevard. And it was on Road.
Madeline
Yeah, near the
Ball.
on Whittier and Atlantic.
Okay.
Bob's house, and I was for some
Yeah.
reason I was in the street. Limo stops, guy gets out, which was Bob Espinosa. The
Mhm.
guitar player gets out, Mike Albert, and he's like, he looks at me up and down in the middle of the street. You a singer? I go, yeah. Sing for me right now. I go, I started singing like a Journey song. And Bob comes out, they're getting back in the limo. He goes, we'll get a hold of you. I go, don't you need my phone number? We'll find you. Don't worry about it. 3 days, 4 days later, I get a call from him. So it was like a long process because I was like 19, man. You know, he's young, man. He's able to handle this level of,
Yeah.
you know,
Work.
and then everything. He's kind of rocked out, you know.
Yeah.
Does he do oldies? And stuff? I don't know. I'll ask. Do you do oldies? Yeah, I like doing oldies. Like you do Led Zeppelin and everything, and you like doing oldies? Yeah. So I did the El Chicano stuff to tell her and all. I learned all that, and Bob was gonna do. He liked the song la 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 la. That means I love it.
Yeah, I know that song.
So we're working on that, and then I guess Piano released it first.
Was that right? They released it first?
Uh-huh. Because it's a good song, you
Yeah,
know.
it's a good song. Yeah.
So then they, what else you know? I go, well, the first song I learned was Groove, and Bob started, and then it became Groove.
Yeah, Groove and
Thank you, Jesus Christ, got hit pick of the week
yeah.
on a rock stage on K Rock.
K Rock.
They broke the record.
They busted out a grooving on the K Rock.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's it took off all over the place, you know. And then we did Do You Want Me? I'm in love with. And then I guess when the contract ended, I just wanted to cruise around with other bands and stuff. So that's what I do now. You know, play with the other Royal Chessmen and
Yeah.
whoever else.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, at this age we get this is the last quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's the Christian's time.
That's the second time I heard that this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, that was the time when you. That was like your Christmas time at that young age.
Yeah, so it's like it's just Christmas time. You know,
Christmas time, man.
and I watch you doing a great job of, you know, you're working with him, you know, and he's you know, he listens to you. I see that. And you know, he's a gentleman, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
You know, he's gonna
Yeah, we practice. We practice 3 days a week.
Yeah.
We practice once at Charlie's and twice
Okay.
practice actually three. One at the studio and then we practice at his house.
Yeah. So he's gonna, you know, he's gonna tear it up there. He tore it up on Saturday,
Yeah, he did.
you know, and so yeah, what else? El Chicano has
So he asked you to sing. He asked you to sing some oldies, and what do you ask you to sing?
we did like a Delphonic song, and then we did like For Your Love. Just I think it was just checking out my like my dimensions, how far I would go, because it seemed like it was a 3 day edition. You know, one day I would do like this jazzy stuff,
Mhm.
and then he started going to the repertoire, you know, and then traveling with him, like going to New Mexico with I met Evelyn Guerrero,
Oh, you met him?
met her.
Yeah, he's a old pioneer. Yeah, old pioneer.
And then we did the Nosotros Golden Eagle Awards,
Right?
and I met Cheech Chong there.
Uh,
And then that one was an adventure. That show, because we have to get our marks on the stage where they're setting up the camera. So it's like right here.
Yeah.
So we get our marks, and then we got to take our clothes and then get them pressed and everything for the show
Right.
because they want the colors we're going to wear to for the lighting.
Right.
And I go, okay. So then I went back on the stage to get something. I think I have my lyrics or something I had on the back where the drums were. And I go, see this man come through a curtain. He's like me, he has all white hair. And I go, I know that man. I know that man. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. How you doing? So he knew me. I felt he knew me. So then everyone in the band, oh man, yeah, you know, so you know Gilbert. Yeah, I know Gilbert. So I thought even for sure you just said, yeah, he know me. You know? So then, and then I see him in the audience. You know, there's like all these movie stars and all, like Rita Moreno and Charo and all that. And I see him. And next to him is Desi Arnaz Jr. And but I see
Wow.
there's the old man. He's like going like this. The next day I'm watching TV and I stop on a black and white thing. What is that? Guy comes through the door. Rosie, it was Desi Arnaz.
That's what it
I
was.
was hanging out with Desi Arnaz all day. Like, oh, he knows me. Real nice guy. You know, yeah.
That was good for you.
Yeah. And
Oh, wow.
so I'm like,
He's the original superstar.
oh yeah, man. And then so then from then on I started getting like bigger and bigger. Like we're going out and I met and played with you don't be afraid of Chris Montes.
I'm very much to that.
Yeah. I go, wow. That's like I mean, I'm listening to the guy sing Don't Be Afraid, Call Me and Let's Dance. So I go, wow, thank you, God, thank you, Jesus Christ. Because
Yeah. So
you
that
know,
kind of impressed you, got you to want to
yeah, and work
get involved.
harder. Yeah. Like, like I gotta step up because they're older than me,
Yeah, of course.
And so that's like, okay. So then I find myself running 5, 10 miles a day, going to the gym, you know, hanging in Hollywood because that's where we practiced. And they're like, you know, you're like, wow, this is like an all day thing,
Yeah.
And I would tell people like, we're living the dream.
Yeah.
And you could be in this dream and not know it.
Yeah.
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 Like you just
Going through
I
the steps. You're
yeah.
thinking you're going through the steps, but you're actually making progress.
Yeah, because I see a lot of artists. Well, you got records on that. You're living your dream
Yeah.
till you go to work somewhere. Because remember, I worked at Times before, and I had
Yes.
worked with my uncle the gardener, worked with my dad the painter.
Yeah.
So you kind of know what the real world
Work is, yeah.
torture
Yeah.
that he could give you. And here you are, like going to a rehearsal studio, everything doing this,
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yet, some people like you don't see what you have.
Yeah.
It's like my dad's card used to say, "No job too small, no gig too small." If you're playing in someone's living room, or even for somebody just singing for their grandma,
Yeah.
you gotta like as if you're at the Hollywood Bowl,
Yeah.
but you're all into it
We're trying to, that's right.
because it might be the last time.
That's right. That's right.
And whoever you're singing for, that 1% or 1 million,
Yeah.
you gotta put out.
Put out, huh?
Otherwise, it don't count.
Yeah.
It doesn't count. Like you just threw it out.
Yeah.
That's why when I do oldies, gotta make it count. Like when I do baby baby, you gotta like small.
Yeah, well, I hear you. I hear you.
Gotta do him. I gotta do him right. Like because you never know, he might come someday, man. What you doing my song, man?
Yeah.
Or it could be, hey, all right, you learned it, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's good.
Yeah, so that's what and then I'm meeting like the song is playing right now. When I met Jerry, the one that sang it,
Uh-huh.
it was like a big event, because I'm younger than all them, so it's like gotta stay fresh.
Yeah.
And as we get older, we have to stay fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like whatever we're doing, gotta keep it like fresh and real. And I hope to give that. That's what I try to give the kids that are uh, seeking to be in show business. It's not a party. We have to teach them that's number one.
Yeah.
You're not here to party. You're here to entertain the party people.
That's right.
And you got to stay grounded because when I was growing up in like all these records and stuff. My prayer is, Lord, oh God, don't let me hurt anybody's feelings. Take the time to stop, flow, lock on.
Now, how old are these guys at that when you were in it?
How old?
You're the youngest, right?
Yeah, I was like, some of them were like 35. The percussionists were already like 40. 'Cause we had the Pastora brothers that played with everyone.
Well, something like the band now with Chris. He's younger than that. Maybe he's older, huh?
We're the ancients. We are the ancient ones, but you may call me the old one.
No, one of the things I do with the magazine is I have different photographers in there,
Uh-huh.
and there's like 4 of them that are under 20 or started with me when they were under 20.
Mhm.
And it's really not, the magazine and taking pictures nowadays with the computers and stuff, they take pictures and you see it once. If you see it once,
Mhm.
then it's gone. With one of the things with the younger photographers, they see their pictures, and I can see them growing. There's a young guy, Kelly Classics, that in this month he came alive. His pictures are just out there. We'll go through them a little bit later, but
Yeah,
it's the kids that are going to be the next generation.
right. You want to try and give them everything you can because, well, it's like when I was young, you have those other ones that don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make a record company? Oh man, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. Give me
You
a
don't have
check in
that.
my name. Can I have a check in my name, and I could help you make the record company?
I mean, the chicken my name.
Yeah. Well, how much does it cost? Must be thousands of dollars. You have thousands of dollars? Oh, not yet, but when you get thousands, so you're losing time.
Yeah.
My dad, what do you want to do? I want to make a record company. Why don't you just go to State Board of Equalization? What? What is that? You can go there, they give you a license. Like when you go to the store, you see the license. Doing business as.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be thousands. Nah, just go down there.
Goes on there.
How much to make a license for a record company? Oh, $45. A thousands? Oh, no, no. So it's like we got to teach the young how to make their own record company,
Yeah.
make their production company,
Yeah.
because that's the way it is now. I mean, I've been in this business a long time, and leave that room for them to be young. We can't be pushing them too much. Otherwise, they're going to lose their identity. You know, like I know because I remember when I was young, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. There was some older people, listen to them, be who you are. And that's what makes you golden,
Yeah.
because it's your style, you're simple at it. You're not trying to compete with anyone else's style. You create your own style. And then we teach the kids that how to like understand that it's a business, and that you're going to make a living if you do it right, and that, stay grounded. Don't, you got to learn your boundaries,
Your level.
yeah, like, okay, you know what, we're here, like, this is the point, just keep going. Because time goes by quick, as we know.
Oh yes.
Seems like yesterday I was 17,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like his magazine. I mean, well, 36 months. That's a long time, man. It's a long time been around, man.
We started the podcast
Uh-huh.
The same day we came
the same time we just started the magazine.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the magazines, he puts one every month.
So it comes out every month, and so we're on 41, and then next month will be 42.
Yeah.
In 3.5 years.
So you go to like car shows and
We go through car shows. Like I said, I have different photographers.
Like Lowrider Magazine.
Yeah.
The same, it's like same thing as Lowrider Magazine, but it's not called Lowrider Magazine. It has his name on it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Same as a magazine.
Yeah.
Wow. Now the bands you were in, which one was your favorite band?
I think the first one, because that was well, that's my compa. He played drums. We were kids together, and then the guy that taught me how to play guitar. I go still go when I would go see him. we had this thing like once a year. We had to like get there at 6 like, in the evening. And we're drinking coffee all night, and having tamales and pan dulce, and I would leave about 6:30 the next morning. That was our catching up time once a year. You know,
Mm.
so that was one of them. I really like the Blue Satins that I'm playing with now.
Blue sounds. What kind of music they play? The ones you play now?
They play. Right now we're doing some Chicago and Spiral Staircase, like Love You More. Can't Take My Eyes Off You. But when I got in, Jimmy Espinosa from the Midnighters referred me to them.
Is that right?
He called me up. Oh, we're the Blue Sands. Oh, I know who you are. You guys play oldies. He goes, well, we think maybe you want to come and check us out and all that. I go, oh, I like that. I go, do you guys play Daddy's Home? And that's my time, like contemporary was Jermaine Jackson.
Okay.
So it's kind of more on top. Like, you're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dreams. Or like Blue Sounds like, well, who do you play by? The Ships or Jermaine Jackson? Would only play by the Ships. So it has that, you're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl, like doo-wop,
Uh-huh.
and the bass, doom, doom, and they had that down when I,
Yeah.
oh, man. I was like, wow. Then he sends me a picture of a tuxedo, blue one.
The picture of tuxedo.
He goes, well, we wear these. I go, yeah. I go, well, how much is that? Well, if you join the band, we give it to you. You just pay for your fees. Well, sign me up, man.
Sign me up. I want to wear a tuxedo.
So, and they had their records. They were the same time as the Midnighters.
They were the Blue Sands were the same thing.
Huh?
Right.
You
What
know,
kind of hits did the Blue
they
Sands?
did Truly, Truly Yours.
True, true to yours.
You Don't Know Me. The You give your hand to me.
Yeah.
I could hardly speak. You don't know me. That was their record. And then they got drafted. They went to Vietnam. They were gonna tour with the Penguins.
So they broke apart for a while.
And then I think the song that the Memories of Almani brings them up, like held your hand during the Blands, which was the Blandels, held you tight while the Satins were singing in the still of the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
The Sands or Blue Sands?
Yeah, the Blue Sands.
Oh,
And
because
then
there's
the Blands.
another band called Sands out there too.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe one of them, but they say the Blands, so like East LA bands, because Blandels,
Yeah, band out.
and they're all the contemporaries.
Oh wow, wow.
They So when I got in there, I learned their records, Truly, Truly Yours. They did it around the same time as the Perez brothers,
Yeah, Perez Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perez.
and then the Blue Sound.
That's where Red comes. Red comes from Perez Brothers.
Right. Her dad.
Yeah.
Wow. And I just met a girl. Her dad was from the Impellas.
And Paula's, huh?
At Roosevelt, when I did the Roosevelt show, and she comes up. My dad was the Mike from the Impellas.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, Band of Gold. You should get the sense of that one.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
What
That's
you,
it.
what,
That's it.
That's the Blue Sands right now.
Yeah.
what's the Blue Sands right there? Put it louder. Let's see what it sounds like. That's the band you're in right now, huh?
Yeah, that's the record.
The Blue Sands, huh? Yes. Yeah, who sings it? Who's singing it now?
Well, I sing it now. Uh, I can't remember the guy's name.
You're the
now.
vocalist for that song now?
Yeah,
You
but he's gonna come and do a special appearance. At the veteran show we're doing November 15th at the Steven Steakhouse.
Is it?
It's gonna be a big
We
event.
we can't get into Steven Steakhouse. I don't know why I can't get in because maybe for his age. Or unless he comes in with unless he comes in with the band, I guess.
No, I think they have
I don't know. I see people, younger people singing in a place. I mean, he can't hang out at the bar or nothing, but he could be at the band.
right on the main room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We're good.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we get them in there.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him in there, and I haven't had
Oh.
luck. Yeah.
We're gonna try to do that. Yeah.
I hope the band, our band, the band we're in now, I hope we get to play there. That'd be cool. We get to go inside and go in there,
Yeah, because we do twice a year there. June for the summer bash. We had the Salesian 60th class reunion.
Mhm.
You know, because the Midnighters, Jimmy Espinosa and Willie G went to school with the Blue Sounds.
Was Willie G ever in the Sands?
No, he had the
Play-
Midnighters.
Oh, he had the midnight.
They were playing shows together.
Yeah, okay. That shows together.
And Little Ray.
Little Ray, yeah.
We're going way back now.
Oh man, I know that man. When they were doing show, they were doing shows together on the Midnighters and the
Like the
Sands.
Little Union, Big Union
Yeah.
back in the day. The Kennedy Hall.
Kennedy Hall, yeah.
Monty Legion.
Man,
That's Blue Sounds there too.
Yeah.
the Bruce Sands right there too.
Yeah.
Those are all original players, huh?
Yeah.
Most of them. Well, how many are still alive?
I think all of them except one died, the guitar player.
Yeah.
Raw, he passed away. And he came into the rehearsal because he was rehearsing with another band.
How'd you get in? How could you get into the Blue Sands? How'd you get in?
Jimmy Espinosa from the Midnighters referred me because they called him, man, we need a singer. Oh, try Gilbert Stokes. He likes hoodies.
He has you in it.
It's a good impression of him.
Get him in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does that.
So then I get in, there's Bobby Loya,
Yeah.
you know, and he's an original Blue Sound.
Okay.
Larry Rendon from the Midnighters, he's playing. 'Cause they all know each other.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Oh, they all started on the same age group.
Yeah.
Age time, man.
It's like, well, I'm in the band with big guys.
Because I'm familiar with I'm familiar with the Midnighters story because the Midnighters when they lost Ruben Lopez from the Midnighters, they lost him, and at the funeral, after the funeral, we went to the you know where they have that food thing in there, and Chris was invited to sing there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll sing there for the Midnighters. He was invited. I was the honor to be
Right.
invited to sing there. So
Yeah.
to sing the Midnighters music. Anybody else we just threw out the door, you know. But they brought him in there,
Right.
and then after that they talked about the history of the Midnighters.
Mm-hmm.
So they all they come up and talking, and so I got to know the history on them.
Oh yeah.
Because I was sitting in and watching this one by one come up and remembering when we started this and we're in high school and how we started our band and stuff. And
Wow.
learned a lot from them.
Yeah. And over there where I lived, there was that mixing pot. So I would see the hamburger stands growing up. So,
Yeah.
Larry Rendon, the sax player, lived around the corner from me. So, you know, I ride my bike, like I said, down a few blocks and they'll be practicing there.
I went in, huh?
Yeah.
I want
I want to be in a band. I have to make a little band. They have a big band.
Yeah,
But I'm a little kid, so I have to make a little band.
yeah. I want to be in school band. I want the little one.
A little band.
A little band.
But yeah, I mean, my first songs I learned were Midnighter songs.
Well, the first one's what you learned.
The first one was "Are You Angry?"
Does it give us a little taste?
Why are you angry with me, darling? With me, darling, with me, darling. Are you sorry that we met? That we met? That we met? That, you know.
Man.
I know, I need someone.
On a keynote.
Yeah. So we learned to, so I told this to Larry now.
Yeah.
I was in the Blue Satin Boys. We learned those songs with Blue Satins. Right there. Are you angry? Yeah. So you know, I'm always seeing them. So at the, you know, going to school, they were like everywhere. I mean, the kitchenette or the presentations we called them. Remember, what do you say? Continue.
Presentation of 50
Presentation, man. Who's her partner? Albert's gonna be her partner. Yeah. Wow. Where did you get the tuxedo?
Can I get that one?
I think her father paid for it.
The big one.
Yeah.
I think it cooled off. It cooled off.
It was like it was a big honor to be like the one that played at the night. Remember, you had the reception band, right? Like in the presentation or the weddings.
Yeah.
You know, but if you got to play at night, hey man, we're playing at night. Then after a while, you get booked too much where you're playing the day and the night. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all these Midnighter songs, and I go, wow. And then Santana was coming out, so we did, you know, the early stuff. I mean, besides the Oye Como Van and what's it, Evil Ways,
Evil ways.
we're doing the other stuff like Ain't Got Nobody, um, and we're doing it was just a mixture, you know, of East LA bands, and you're looking like their songs, but the audience is like moving to them. We play this one, and people do that dancing and
Yeah, so now these days is an oldie, but at that time was a
yeah,
fresh song.
for
It was
some,
brand new.
maybe 4 or 5 years old, still on the hit list on the radio. You would hear it,
Yeah.
uh, and then we so like you like, but they set an impression like sometimes I would be really I guess not strict, but like things had to be a certain way because I learned from them. You see Willie dressed up, you see all the bands, but remember the audience when
The
we were young,
style.
the audience used to dress up,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
and the rule was like you don't want to let your audience outdress you. They're there to see you, so you got to wear something nice.
Yeah, something else, yeah.
And
Tuxedo.
The
right,
tuxedo.
and, I'm learning like it's not the clothes, it's the person in the clothes that puts the show on.
Yeah.
You could be my painting overalls.
Oh yes, like this weekend. This weekend you're there. You're wearing a like I still wearing that shirt. The Roy Chapman shirt you're wearing is a T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
The guys
a
have to
black
wear,
T-shirt.
yeah, one of the guys have to wear the shirt in the band.
Yeah.
The regular, the members, like
Yes.
they go, okay, so we'll get you one. Okay, all right. I want
You're
one.
wearing a black T-shirt. You're singing.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna wear a shirt.
Oh, you didn't get one?
No, someone else needed it in the band.
Oh,
I
somebody
don't think it's either too small. They want, I want that one. I want bigger. Too big.
Oh,
So,
I know who it was. It must have been the guitar player, Steven.
mm.
It was probably him because his didn't fit.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I said, well, okay. I get one next time. Okay. But it's like I still have to put out,
Yeah.
like as if it's wearing a shiny suit or something.
That's a, yeah, it's kind of a suit.
Yeah.
It kind of shirts a shirt with the
Yeah.
name of the suit,
Yeah. And it's
Oh, you
like,
did pretty good with the plane. Yeah, black T-shirt. You're okay.
yeah, all right.
It's not like you said. It's not the shirt. It's not the shirt. It's the person that's in that.
Right. It has to like remember to put out. Like, look,
The song, yeah.
it's like when um somebody gets money or whatever. Okay, like some bands, I would see them like they got all this expensive equipment, and it's like, I mean, I started with something really small because the guys were, you got to kind of grow into a bigger amp.
Right.
What do you mean? I have a gardening route. I could go buy the bigger one. Oh, you're gonna sound like like a beginner, but you're gonna sound loud, like a loud beginner. When you get loud, you want to be, hitting the notes right and everything. Then it's good. Then people say make it louder.
Yeah.
So,
That's funny, yeah.
you got to kind of balance out the clothes
Get your level.
with the act.
Yeah.
Like it kind of has to like match.
Yeah.
And like because back in the day, I mean, like the Midnighters, all those bands, I remember everything was shiny. Guitars were shiny. Amplifiers were like premium.
Yeah.
Then there's suits,
This is it.
but they played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Midnighters at the funeral, they told me the story about the Midnighters and Cowboy Hunters over that. Ruben was in charge of the clothing,
Mhm.
the clothes they wore, the Midnighters wore. And one day he showed up because he showed up with his shirts that would have big collars, big old collars and shirts and stuff. And then no one really liked them and stuff. But they're gonna use them. They're gonna use them at a show that weekend. But right before the weekend came, the Cannibal Hunters asked him, "Hey, can we borrow your shirts to perform with the Beatles?"
Uh-huh.
So they said, "Hey," everyone was, "Yeah, you can borrow them." But they never asked for them back because nobody liked them besides Ruben. They said, "You can have them."
They
So when
fit you guys good.
you can have. So the picture of the Campbell Hunters, one of them pictures of the Campbell Hunters, those shirts actually belong to to the midnight.
See?
Let them have 'em like, okay, you can have 'em, you can use them, but don't bring them
Uh-huh.
back.
Yeah, because they all those bands used to back them up.
Yeah.
So they knew each other. Like, that's what I like. That they knew each other. They're all friends.
Yeah.
You know, Cannibal. I mean, 'cause I used to have lunch with Rabbit, um, and then the Premiers. Had lunch with them, and there's only one left.
Is there only one left?
Yeah, I just saw him Sunday. We were hanging out.
Oh,
Lawrence Perez. Yeah.
oh, they're little. That's well, they're older now, so a lot of people get. It's only down to one. Like um the Phonics. Actually, there's only one left, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And Norman Carter's not the original Phonics. Norman Carter's he came in later.
Uh-huh.
Came in later, so but to carry the legacy when he. But there's only one left. You know.
Oh,
There's
yeah. It's like
there's a lot of bands like that too. A lot of bands are only one left.
yeah,
Look at the band Roy Chestnut.
right.
Actually there's two. He said there was two left.
Oh,
I think it's Joe Luna and somebody else, but the other guy lives in New York somewhere.
oh,
I think he's one of the guitar players. You know.
wow. Sure how they get around, huh? They go to New York.
Yeah, they get around, I guess. But there's a lot of bands that way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old bands that have been around.
Mhm.
There's no more Temptations.
No.
There's Temptation. Well, I see them advertise Temptations, but Legacy or Temptations, they use that to get around it. But there is no more Temptations. They're gone. No more Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They get around. Now, what got you into the El Chicano band?
I was in college and I thought I was going to finish college, but teacher, she knew who El Chicano was. She was from Texas.
Who was?
My teacher in college, and she goes, this opportunity, go for it. She said same thing the printer said. College will always be here. Just make sure to come back. When you're done with the adventure. But once you get established, like you'll be with El Chicano, you got records and stuff. You'll be in the mainstream there. So then I got in, and the guitar player, he played rock. He was in like Thin Lizzy, Frank Zappa before El Chicano. Bob got good musicians from other acts. Like percussionists were like Eric Clapton, Gino Vanelli. We had Aaron Ballesteros. He played with a lot of people too. So I wanted to be in that band. Like oh man, these guys sound good. And I want to play with them.
Yeah.
And then Bob took us to a bowling alley under a different name to make the band practice live. And we learned these songs like Hall and Oates, and it sounded like the record. Man, I'm in the band, my girlfriend, and the best on the record. So, I was young having this, and they're just like, well, there's no big thing. We do this every day.
Yeah.
So that's why I got in, and I stayed in, and it got me signed with Columbia, because we got signed to Columbia. Released Do You Want Me? I'm in Love With. Let Me Dance With You, and all those records, like all over the world, like England, France, Germany, and well, then the ride stops me, and then I still see the original guys, like Mickey. I just did a thing with him in I think January, February. He got a Lifetime Achievement Award because he's one of the sons of San Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got a Lifetime Achievement in the city.
All right. All right.
We played Teller. She's loved. I went to his house.
You guys played everywhere, and that I remember, like I explained to you the very first time I met you. I think you guys played because when you were in the band, because it was El Chicano and Tierra.
Uh-huh.
You guys played did you guys played the Holiday Inn in downtown LA?
Oh yeah.
You guys played there?
Wow, that was when I first was getting in.
Because I was there. That's why I started explaining to you. I was there. I was the DJ.
One song. No, mijo, only one.
You only get one.
Oh
but
One song, only one song, huh? Oh.
I could do La La Means I Love You. No. The guy over here's gonna do that. Then he got out, and then okay, you're on.
You're gone now, huh? Now you do La La La.
I learned it. I remember running at East LA College. I used to run like 5-10 miles a day.
Yeah.
So every time I would run, I would like go over the songs.
Yeah.
To the wind.
yeah.
You know,
Build up your.
yeah, I know it. I know it. I know it. A third mile. A third mile.
That's interesting. That's
And then, so because the original guys were like in and out, you know,
Yeah.
or she would come once in a while. So I get to meet. It's like, it's my big sister, like El Chicano, big sister, you know. So she was, you know, hey, so we see
How did they come out? How did they come out that name of Chicano?
that. And I guess when they got signed on the record, because remember, they were the VIPs first.
They were the VIPs
They were
first. Is that what they
VIPs.
were? Our Chicanos, the VIPs.
They were called the VIPs.
No, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah. And then
That's what they call themselves in beginning stages, huh?
when they were like playing at Kabukis and all these clubs, they were the VIPs. I remember being a kid, I would see the VIPs. And then doom, 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 da, 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 El Chicano, see, El Chicano. And then you're like, that's the VIPs. Oh, they're not VIPs no more. They're El Chicano. So something I don't know exactly how,
Yeah.
you know.
Probably more towards that timing of everything going.
Yeah, I guess the movement was going on, so record companies were like, you know, hey, you know, they get all these names suggested to go like you're right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fads, you know, like
Yeah.
company, the record company, same thing with
You get the
names.
name like Rich Ricardo. I love Lucy, and then they changed the name. No, they
Yeah.
Mhm.
they changed the name. They changed the name on it. Even Chris, and when he started off he was Christian,
Yeah.
and then I said no, gotta get rid of the Christian name. Now. Sounds too kiddie, too small.
Uh-huh.
Your name is Chris now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They would change the name.
So they got the name and I guess they're still around because they still play. I talk to them every so often.
Yeah.
They go out about once, twice a month, they tell me.
Mm.
You know. Wow, that's good. The next time
Did you have a lot of fun playing with him?
oh yeah. I was young. It's like every day you're going to band practice.
What songs did you sing with him?
I did Groovin',
Ruben?
and that got hit pick of the week. And then we released Do You Want Me right after that.
Which one?
Do You Want Me? Do you want me? Are you lonely? You know, that got us on Columbia Records.
Ruben.
And signed by Larkin Arnold, the president of the company.
Yeah.
Took interest in us.
Mm.
You know, and then we did after that, I'm in love with the slower song.
Yes, Larson.
And then we did Let Me Dance with You, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like you know, you're like it's a trip because you're like going into the Century City and I was thinking that the other day, you know, because you're leaving like East LA, the hood, and that's where I live, you know. Then you're going like everything's like new in these buildings. You're like, wow, you know, little hallways. Like going on to Columbia Records, like, wow,
Hey,
you
can
know,
you give me a small phone? Can you give me a small phone over there?
just
the
the
small.
building, you know, the building is like, wow, you know, so and so every day was like a new adventure, you
Yeah.
know, and then you're um, like one time I saw, remember, you know, Connie Stevens, our age know Connie Stevens. She was singing with Don Holt on TV.
Really? Down the hole.
And I'm like, well, I'm seeing this pretty lady, you know, Connie Stevens. You know, you're young, you say something like, I said, I want to meet her and I want to get a kiss from her. So she had a benefit for her birthday
Uh
and I sang. She comes up, oh, honey, you're going to make it and give me a kiss.
huh. Yeah, make it.
Bucket list there. Like 20 years old, already starting a bucket list here.
Uh-huh.
Hey now.
Mhm. So like, you know, that's the kind of fun I had. And then
Yeah.
like, and I wasn't going to Times working no more. You know, you wake up in the morning,
Presses.
like you're asking like the fun. Think about it. I wake up with an alarm clock, the radio alarm clock,
Uh-huh.
and I will hear a commercial. Tierra El Chicano, you're playing over here. You know, legendary El Chicano. And I go, wow. You know
That's us.
that feeling there.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, wow. you know,
Wow.
and people calling me up. Hey man, what's your commercial? Yeah.
Commercial.
So, like you can imagine what kind of fun that is,
Yeah.
Badass.
and being young, we're like, wow, that's the best time to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it at my age now, I mean, it's like, what's the other one? Fun, like, okay, if they call me at 3 in the morning to go play, I'm gonna go play.
Yeah.
When you're young, you say
Yeah.
things like that. 3 in the morning, if they call you, yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go play. So I come home, I answer the phone, it's Bob Espinosa. We're going to Texas. Be at the airport at 4 a.m. Wow, it came true. I mean, I wanted 3, but 4's good. I'll get ready at 3 to go to the airport. It's like I'm finally getting the phone call at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning to go play. I'll be at the airport. So like there's no limits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not thinking about, well, honey, could I go? Or mom, dad, could I go? Get out of here, go play. And then you land,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of like press and everything there,
That was exciting. Huh?
I was flashing and stuff. Like I remember the doors open and I didn't know what to say. I just said, he's the leader of the band.
There we
And Bob, Espinosa, I like to say this. A lot of bands you join.
Yeah.
Bob Espinosa shared his platform by letting us play our originals.
go. Oh, really?
Like, you have a song, Gil? Yeah, let me hear it. And you're playing it like at concerts.
Yeah.
He's sharing his platform.
Yeah.
A lot of acts don't do that. You have
A lot
to
of
play.
people don't
You have
do
to
that.
play like what their songs are.
Yeah.
You can't change anything.
Yeah.
So I always like to bring that up with people that not very many people did that. So I got to play. Well, the drummer, "Do You Want Me?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hear it. Let's learn it. We recorded it, released it.
Wow. Yeah.
So Bob was pretty cool on that. Very cool.
And that's good because I mean,
It won't reach all the way.
coming from like the printing industry where everybody's like, no, I'm not going to tell you.
Right.
I'm not going to show you.
Mhm.
You have to figure it out on your own.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like, what does this knob do?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta see you tore it up now. I'll learn not to do that again. You should have told me. Well, you have to learn for yourself.
I used to work in the printing industry, so
Yeah.
I know.
Me too.
I was
Yeah.
a pre-press. I
Okay.
was a scanner
Oh
operator,
my God.
a
Yeah.
stripper, and
Uh-huh.
you know.
Make the dot work. Make the
Yeah,
dot
yeah,
work.
yeah,
We're up. We're up.
yeah,
We can't bring it in register.
yeah.
Who transposed the plates? Somebody transposed the plates.
That is so funny. Yeah, I was working for a fashion company, and I was like in charge of all the printing and stuff like that. So I would teach the designers how to do press checks.
Uh-huh.
And one time he gave me a call, and he's like, "The color's not coming up. Color's fucked up, and you need to get down here." And I was like, "All right, I'll be right there." I was downtown LA, one of the biggest printers in LA, and went down there. I looked at it. Like, colors are transposed.
Oh, the angles are off.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh man.
And we got that whole printing that job for free because
Oh.
they
Tore it up.
they tore it up. They
Yeah.
messed it up really bad.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
or sometimes where they try to get hold the color when it's a PMS color just already mixed. But they're trying to mix it with the 4-color process.
Yeah.
No.
You're not gonna get there.
Certain companies, their logo is that color.
Yeah.
So you have to get the
Road and
mix.
Track. I did some work for Road and Track, the magazine,
Uh-huh.
and they had a red. Actually, it says a red here.
Uh-huh.
That-
185.
They would put it on their the red logo, Road
Yeah.
and Track. and they would do like a certain PMS color and whatnot, and companies had the hardest time hitting it. I
Yeah.
got called in because I was did all the color
Uh-huh.
for lot of the magazines and stuff. So they would call me in and say, "Hey, we need to match this."
Oh, yeah.
I was
Remember,
really good at matching.
remember the color key?
Yeah,
No more.
no
Remember
more.
the color
No
key?
more. Yeah, yeah.
Gotta follow the color key here, right?
This is how it should look.
Okay, and they, after after you got the out Chicano band, what band you going to? I mean, were you already fading into a different band with that Chicano?
When I got out, I like took some time to just like kind of land the ground. Like okay, you live this life fast,
Yeah,
And then I started working with my dad, and man, time flew by 10 years, you know. And you're kind of like just. And I would still go out and play, but it's just like to get there again is a lot of work. That's why it's for the young, like Chris. Like you take him a lot of gigs, a lot of places. He don't burn out. We burn out.
yeah, I burn off. After we're done, we'll do sometimes we'll do 2 gigs on Saturday and 2 gigs on Sunday, and on Monday I'm burned out.
Mhm. He's talking, man. We're gonna do another one.
I'm talking to him and said, "Dude, get some rest. Go to sleep."
Yeah, man. Daddy need a recharge here, man. Yeah.
I mean, we travel. We go like we're hired at a Hemet, and Hemet's way in the boondocks out there, backside Hemet. We were hired to go play over there, so we go play over there,
Mhm.
and then we're hired at the same place we were at, the American at the VFW.
Yeah.
They hired us there too.
Mm.
So we go from one side of the world to the other side of the world.
Mhm.
And then we're in a time slot. Time slot where we perform over there at that. We perform. I think it was a Hemet. We perform at 2 o'clock, 2:30, and over there we had to perform at 4:30. So we can't make it. So he says, "Okay, perform at 6 o'clock." It's all right. They give us a little more slack.
Wow, like you see, like that, and and I got to the age where I wanted to get more into production, producing, and now I want to get into like video
Yeah,
because recording is still there. It's always going to be there, but you can't. People want to see what they hear,
yeah,
Yeah.
so we have to put movement. Because if you make like grooving is on YouTube, just the music, so people will do that and they'll wash the dishes or they'll wash the car. When it's a video, they whoa, let me stop and watch that.
yeah. I do that.
Yeah,
I do it.
yeah.
I'm guilty of that. I do it. A video comes on and I hear the music and I'm watching it. And I
Uh-huh.
watch it.
Right. So that's why, like, right now, like Chris is young, get as much footage as possible.
Yeah.
But like, make a video, pick a song.
Yeah, he does a lot of videos now. And he
That's
gets
good.
70,000, 80,000. He has a couple have 4 million
Mhm.
and 3 million, a
Right.
million. The one we just did at the one we did right there, he
Mhm.
got 85,000 views already.
Right.
That's a lot of views on it. But it shows him dancing the 96 Terrace, and it's a video. You hear the song and you hear the video.
Right.
So it catches people attention. I want to see this guy's dancing, this guy's singing nice exteriors, looking at it, they're looking at it. So that video is catching eight or so it's up to 85,000.
Yeah. So you see that. So that when I was in because when I got out, I was like 24. I already knew because I remember I was in Colorado. It was like stadium was full. It was like 200,000, something like that. Just a big amount. And I'm thinking, there has to be more than this. That's when. So then I went to this guy. He had gold records on his wall, platinum. He did like Barry White songs. He wrote them. That's what I wanted to do.
Uh,
I mean, in my mind, I thought he just stayed home and wrote songs. No, he produced a lot of Pac Bell commercials on the side. But you see, he's always working. So I told him, I want to do what you're doing. So you're too young. You got one more album.
you're too young. He told you you were too
Yeah,
young.
like-
He told you were too young.
You need to grow into it, like put out one more album, but solo. So time went by too quick because things happen fast. That's why I said now just get as much as you can, get in the studio, record, Because we can't say, or when I told you about the raw, we can't with the young. Oh, well, they're not ready yet. No, no, no. That's because we're older. We're thinking more mature.
Yeah.
But the audience of that age bracket, he's already ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him in the studio now, like yesterday. Tell me this.
There's
It's not making sense to you. Like today is his time, and he still has tomorrow. You see where he can grow into getting more polish.
Yeah, so
But,
that's what I do.
but he gets up now. Like you see all those things, those live gigs, live blows in the wind. I've done a bunch of gigs with name acts, but it's in the wind. We didn't have the phones then. Like
Yeah.
I told you when I met Desi Arnaz, man, if I would have had a phone then, you had that
You've
phone.
been look.
Yeah. Andy Steven, so right now that we have, that's why I said, the Blue Satins, I want to record, produce them, and that's where you go when you get to like I was heading for that.
Yeah.
You graduate. I'm still a performer. You can see on Saturday, I can still hit the notes and stuff, but has to be more. Like,
Yeah,
and
right.
so that producer goes, "Oh, look at you! Look at you! You want to grow up, yeah? Oh, yeah, but you need to grow into it."
Yeah.
He goes, writing songs and producing, as long as it took you to do what you do as a singer, it's going to take that long being a producer.
Yeah, right.
So I had to get the understanding, like, you know, so like,
Yeah.
um, so that's what I do now. Back then I started doing, I was working with Aaron Ballesteros. We did the APB album.
Yeah,
So when people thought I wasn't around, I was in the studio laying down body of work.
yeah.
I don't know if you remember Aaron Ballesteros.
And we are not the studio choice, so we practiced there. We had Paul for a while. That as
Paul Ballesteros.
Paul the one, Paul's the guy, the recording guy,
Oh
guy
yeah.
that's sending it, but he's sick right now. I think he has I heard he has little bit cancer,
Oh,
so he's sick. So right now we don't have the technician there, but we still go sing anyway because we can blast it. We're in that sound, you
right.
you blast it. The speakers are there. We put the music on. We blast it, sing it full.
Mhm.
Well, full course.
Right.
Not like singing it low, low. No, no, we're singing full course and the headband. And I stand back and I listen to the both speakers, what's coming out of the speakers, and listen to where he's at. And then I see, and I said, no, I don't like it that way. Like we brought you up yesterday. We were there yesterday, and I brought you up yesterday. Like I say, he was singing it, and then he was singing an A note, and then going back to he's becoming a C and B, C and B and C note now, but he has a couple of A notes where he still hits now. I told him, no, that's when you were younger and you run out of air. You run out of air. Now you gotta be like Gilbert. You gotta have air. You see, I told him, you saw Gilbert. He has that air. He has that air, man. He has that air. He sings. I told him, and he sings some of those songs. I said, he has air. You gotta get the air in on your sides and stuff. You gotta sing it. It's not in your like that. You gotta get the air all on your shoulders, get all around. You get the air so you can sing it, and then now that's gonna be the
Like
note lower.
he used to run
Yeah.
and practice.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that's what he probably
And that
used
gives
to
that
do.
note, gives you the air for that note to hit. Instead, when you go to A note, it's because you're running out of air. You gotta get away from the A note. Like your voice is changing. You gotta go to a different
Right.
voice now.
There you go.
But you need that air.
Right.
You have to have
Uh-huh.
air on there.
And then and then nowadays we could do a lot of outtake stuff too, like when he's either getting in the car, makes it in the video. It's
Yeah,
not like a movie, it's
we
a
does some
song.
videos. He does some videos. He does
Yeah.
videos. So we
Okay,
done a
you
couple
got
videos out there.
cars, you got all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Videos, yeah.
Um, and because right now is the time, that's what I mean. I worked with a other young artist, and I wanted her to. I go, no, you need to learn how to produce. So I'm gonna sit here. Look at her. So she did all original, and I'm looking at her. Okay, her name is Tennessee Blue,
Right.
and the other people, well, it has to be. Let it be her raw.
Yeah.
Just let. And she just got a big award in Hawaii. And she was going through the ranks, her age bracket and all that. So she represented her age bracket in Hawaii, and they had the time of her life. She plays guitar. Now she's starting to sing. I go, you can't Get him on tape.
Yeah, get him on tape.
Well, they're not ready yet. They're not
No, he's
ready now. He's playing over there with Frank. Frank takes him to go to the places. If he weren't ready, why is he doing it
Yeah,
there?
they wasn't doing it for him. Yeah, he's not
He's
ready.
not ready
Oh,
yet.
he signed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How much more ready can you be?
Yeah, like, you know.
You go to Super Bowl and you sing. I mean, yeah, they're not gonna let you sing at this goddamn Super Bowl. How much more ready can you
Right. So he's ready.
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
ready,
so
yeah.
you guys like, you know what? You know, we got to get him in there.
Yeah.
Pick a song.
Yeah.
Just start with one. That's all you need. Start with one.
Yeah.
You know, and he'll work it, and then you know,
Yeah.
and before you know it, because he'll be 18, 20 like that.
Oh yeah.
But he has that thing when he's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, when his voice changes when he's like 24.
That's changed.
Oh, that's him there.
Yeah.
Like the Salas brothers.
Yeah.
God bless the day I loved you.
And I heard you too. The very first day we were there, the first day of practice, and you were saying, no, you don't sing to your telling the other guy. Don't sing. Let them sing. You let them sing the song the way it's going. Don't. And he kept one of the other band persons interrupting. He said, no, let him sing it the way it has to be. That's him. That's what it's
Right.
that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
And that's a good producer. That's a good lead.
And then they were leading
I was listening to you telling the other band player that, you know.
yeah, because he was I said, sing the part. And he was curling it. I go, you know, you're resolving on a note where he can't come in. Why are you saying that he's coming wrong? You're the one making him come in wrong because you're hitting the lead tone. He hears your last note. And then when he comes in with that's off because you're off, you're resolving on an off note. So he has to like that's when it was cowboys to girls.
And
That's it.
I was listening to everything you were saying because I always tell Chris, even right now, it's like as about yesterday, we bring different things up. We have like little means we stop. We'll sing like 2 songs, 3 songs. We'll stop, talk, and then we'll go. Okay, let's go sing again. And then we're talking, we bring things up, and I tell him same thing with this. You're learning the songs, but remember what Gil was telling you how seeing the couples grow. He says Kyle was yeah, and then he goes on that part because we're gonna do it again. And we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again.
And he nailed it.
And we did it again yesterday. We used to do it. I said,
Right.
we go back to the videos. The videos were because I was recording today. I said, look, he's this one, you, him, it's side by side, and he's showing you. I said, do exactly what you said. Well, you remember we were showing you? He goes, yeah. I go, well, this we're gonna do again. We're gonna do it right now again. Now he's not here, but we're gonna do it again because I'm gonna watch the video and I'm gonna make sure you do it right. Yeah,
And you got it. Yeah.
it does it right. Yeah.
Because that's our job is to, you know,
Do the work.
give them encouragement.
Okay.
Don't put things in their head. Even at our age, we don't want things in our head.
Yeah.
But we're at an age where we can say now. But you know, when you're 17 and older people, they could be crazy and you're listening to them. I know, because I was 17 listening to a bunch of crazy people.
And you were there was a bunch of other guys who were over there.
You know, why do you you know, you really need to cut your hair. No, I'm sorry, old man, but I'm not cutting my hair. You know, you should dress this way. I go, what? Angel flight pants and you know, I wear my age is like Jordache and you know, boots and you know, this kind of shirt, you know.
Yeah.
And then but Bob, no, he represents and that's where I learned it from. He represents his age and we need that audience to come and see
Yeah.
us.
That's right.
Yeah.
We can't dress him up like a little old
No,
man. Is the girls will look at him, why is he dressed like an old man?
you know, like I tell some of the guys, my point of view doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
what you're thinking.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
what you want to bring to the table.
Right, you know.
know?
So that, you know, and all the things I've been through, thank God. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, because that's like today I hit notes that I hit back when I was a kid. When I looked at high note ride, thank you, God, thank you, Jesus Christ. You
Yeah.
know, that's my testimony. So, you know, but yeah, I had a good time. Now I'm still having a good time with the Blue Satins because they have that feel from back in the day. My age bracket is a little bit too fast. Like when we're doing when we're going over a song, I told the guitar player, do Angel Baby. Just play it for me. My age. No, he remembered it. I go, you see, when we play, you do a remake, you got to put the key parts in there.
Yeah.
Like I do Somebody Please. I told the band, you got to do the trumpet part. No, 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 no. It's a guitar. Okay, check it out. No, mijo, it's a guitar. So he goes home and this long chain of Texas. He's right. He's right. It's a trumpet. So when we played, dun, da, 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 they know the song.
Yeah.
That's our job as the old.
Okay. Yeah.
But we have to give that to the young. Like Christian remakes a song, those parts got to be.
Yeah.
And you see, that makes him have trouble because he's hearing it from the record, learning it. I remember.
Yeah. That's what we're practicing yesterday. We just kept doing it. We kept doing it again.
Yeah.
I see, because I told him, and you said you did it pretty good at that day, but it's not good enough. I told him, so we got to do it again.
Right.
So I told him so last night we're doing it again. Yesterday,
Right on.
I practiced, we're doing it again.
Uh-huh.
We're doing it again. We're doing it
And
again.
it becomes
Again.
his. You're right.
Yeah.
You're making it like you're making it your song.
Yes, I am.
You know, like when I do "Oh Baby Baby," gotta make it like okay, where I just no matter where I play, I can flow with it. You know? And
And
that's
we got things to do. We got to do, and we sings it. So I got him. I said, you know what, we got this. We're gonna do. We're gonna do it that way. You know, we got
Mhm.
96 down. Tears pretty good. We changed it around over yesterday. We threw a few little curves on it,
uh-huh.
but we did, because I said, 96s we could go and go and go, and you could add a little bit to it, and then just go right back, because you just listen to the music and just jump back into it.
Mhm.
Because the music still playing the same tone.
Right. So, you know.
96 years go for all night. You go to work and come back and it's still playing 96 years.
Yeah. You know,
It has the same tone.
you know, like when I played with Mickey, I went to his house. Even though we haven't played for years, I still went to his house to practice for that ceremony where he's getting the award.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't take it for granted that I know it. Well, you know it. So we played it and a few times at his house. I go, Mickey, I need to get your feel. You're the guy on the record. And he still plays it exactly like that. Well, when I play with other bands, they change it.
Yeah.
So remember that for Chris, you know, like, okay, wait a minute, what? And I can't navigate. You know, I'm old now, so yeah, bring it on. I'll just jam it in there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get a bigger hammer and make it fit. You know, but like when you're young and you're learning, like, you know, wait a minute, that part isn't there. You know, that's why I remember, you know,
Mhm.
cowboys to girls and the answers. But if you're going cowboys to girls, you see,
That way.
and these cowboys to girls, when they laid those tracks down, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
It can't be in the way of the lead vocal.
That's right.
So like, so when I play with Mickey and El Chicano, to this day, they still Viva Toronto. No matter who's in there, it might be their feel, but that song is still Viva Toronto.
Yeah.
Tell her she's lovely. That's Jerry. Down, the solos, everything is like a record, you know. And so that's why I went down to his house. I couldn't take it for granted. Like, oh, I thought you knew the song. Well, I practiced with you. I know it. You know it.
No, I know it. I know it. I know it.
And I was like, just astounded how, like, all the years, almost 50 years. Yeah, because the song came out in 75.
Yeah. So it's 50 years.
And he's
50.
still. Everything,
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, I know. Good.
you know, so like, but that's what I do now. And I'm having fun doing that. So music is always, art is always, you got to move
Right.
with it.
Right.
And you know what? Know when it's time to like, okay, I got that, but I want to do this. And don't be afraid. You know, go in the studio. I spent a lot of money learning. That's when I was hanging out with Aaron for years. I mean, hours just getting it down. Okay, I want to learn how to produce. So I'm just
Yeah.
watching him and listening to him and
Remove this.
yeah,
Hear this.
push that record
Yeah, yeah.
and having my coffee. Excuse me, can we have another take? That was good. We're gonna keep that one, but we're gonna put it on another track so we can have another take. You know,
Let me do a little commercial because our time is running. So I mean, then we'll come back and finish off talking with you. Okay, gente, we're gonna do a little commercial here. We should took it about 15 minutes ago. Wow, we're talking about the magazine that's here. It's called My Bad Habit Magazine. If you haven't picked it up yet, you gotta pick it up. You pick it up in a store called Amazon. It's easy to find. You can just go down to Amazon. Just go into your computer, go to Amazon and find it. It's the original. This Lowrider is no longer around. There's a lot of magazines out there, internet magazines. You guys see photographers, tons of them photographing taking pictures of you all the time at car shows and cruise nights and stuff. And those pictures are hard to find. You don't see them. Once in a while you come across them, but they're internet magazines. This is an paper magazine. It's a magazine that comes out every month that you're gonna find yourself. He has barcodes in here too that you can find yourself into. And he has like 7 photographers, and it's a badass magazine. Doesn't have, that's why they call it good time, bad having good times. He has photographers, and he has like a swaggy, unique photographing, Cal Classics. He has the In an Empire cruise night photographer. He has the Patless,
Focus.
Focus, and a Boulevard Classics. And he has another one. I thought there was somebody else.
There was. He missed that month.
Oh, okay. Okay, then
his mom.
Junior.
Yeah, I seen his mom. He introduced me to his mom, and his mom goes, he has to do the dishes. He has to do this
You can't do can't no magazine.
because he missed the magazine.
Oh, okay. So he missed the magazines. But anyway, we have also a guy called Junior's on there.
Yeah.
It's it's like the old Lowrider magazine, gente. You know, but it's not called Lowrider no more. It's the only one that's still
I
around.
was like, thank
He
you.
has like
Yeah.
50. He has like 50 pages on this thing here. I'm gonna flash through because we're running out of time before the power goes on. Our thing goes off. But we have his swaggy. Some of Swaggy's cars. He has a nice little 54 Chevy convertible in front of here, blue and baby blue here. The pictures here. You can see what he has on there. If you want to see more of this magazine, I'm gonna flash through. There's a little troquita here. It looks like almost like the color of my truck. Little troquita in there he has in the magazine. He's pretty badass, gente. I'm gonna go into I'm gonna jump right now and go into a unique photographer, and he has a 48 and he has a 39. He has a 30, a 39, a 30, 30, a 39, 48, and 39 in front. Pretty badass magazine. Tratos he has on there. Man, it's pretty badass, man. I'm telling for all gente who I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to show you one more page of his and switch over to the next photographer. They give him props. He has a 1959 in here, and he has another 39 in here. He's really blowing up the 39. It's pretty nice. Magazine gente. He's doing a good job. Now we're going to change over to another photographer because our time is running down. And we're going to, I'm in here. Me and Chris are in here. So hey, let me show you the picture of me and Chris in here.
All of a sudden,
we're in here. So I'll show you the third page.
Buy the magazine.
Third page, me and Chris are here, and to let you guys know, since I'm bringing up Chris right now too, because we're running out of time. Chris will be performing this weekend in two different locations. He'll be performing, not this, he'll be slice sticking a wicket at Porter Ranch. He'll be the week after, gente. The week after, Chris will be performing at 2 major car shows. He'll be performing at a lowrider show and Visalia. Now, this car club that's doing this big show in Visalia, they're going to transport him all the way over there and have him perform at their show. He's going to be the solo performer over there in Visalia, and that's going to be on the 25th. And Visalia is going to be held at that institution. It's going to be a mailing institution in Visalia. Go into my page and you'll see the flyer there. And the very next day in the morning, he has to come back. They're going to transport him back, and he's going to be at the International Music Food Fest in Riverside. That's when they block off Riverside, and they have like 5 city blocks block off, and they have a huge stage over there, and he'll be performing there. He'll be performing with Norman Carter, Chris Garcia, and Michaela will be the hosting the they're not hosting the show, but they're the main attraction of the show. All the rest of the bands, other people are there, are mixed bands for the people, of course. Gavachos. They like their music too, but they're gonna be the main people. The Gavachos have to have their music, and then but they're gonna be the Chicanos home, be doing the whole thing at a huge stage on Riverside International Food, Music Fest in Riverside. It's going to happen on the 26th. And then Vaselia, the day before, he'll be in Vaselia over there. Also, you'll see him performing at the Super Shows coming up in the very following week, but we'll push that afterwards. But I'm letting you guys know this weekend and next week he has a full schedule. If you haven't seen Chris Garcia perform, he belongs to a band called Royal Chessmen, sponsored and representing the world's famous lowrider hat company in the world, Frank's Hats. Now we have also now Cal Classics here with a Aztec image, and he took a nice picture of his placazo here of the Aztec image placazo. It's pretty badass. He has a nice. He's a good photographer. I'm gonna jump to his next page. He is showing. Oh man, he is showing. Man, wow. Look at this car. He's showing off. What is this? 59. What was it?
Yeah, same if the 58.
58. He's flashing he's flashing a 58 Chevy Impala with all this gold and all this embroidery, all this non-embroidery engraving looking pretty sharp. He took some Friedman pictures out of this thing here. I mean, he has a sound system in the back. I'll show you one more photo he took from a 57 Chevy Impala, 57 Chevy Bel Air, and he has the back tail end of it itself, pretty nice, with a gold flake car next to him on the side. I can't see the front side of it, so I don't know what year. Oh, there it is, a troca.
Yeah.
It's a truck. Nice, man. Look at this, gente. Nice looking gente. Okay, let me flash over there because the time is running on us. I'm gonna shoot over to a few more pages of another photographer. There's Mousy from the Indian Empire. Mousy from the Indian Empire Cruise Night. There she is showing the carucha she does all the time. And I think this is the cruise night in Riverside, gente. And she's showing some female cars here, man, some 48s, some V-Class. So she's taking for the Vicledos out there that like their cars. She's showing the cruise night. And this is the park of Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon, I think it's Mount Vernon. Let me see. That's what was this at? Mount Vernon or off or a different park? So this thing is a cruise night.
Yeah, it's a cruise night.
It's a cruise night, and she's showing some car within a three-wheeling out there itself. And that is Mousy. You guys know her from N Empire. Empire. I'm gonna show you another page. I'm gonna slide down the page. I know she has a lot of pages, but I didn't get a chance. Bad Habit has his own cars. His own pictures. Took a picture of Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo, Monte Carlo,
Monte.
Monte, not Monte Carlo, Monte. Monte, So he took a picture, a badass Monte Carlo. Looks pretty nice. It's flaked out with patterns. Then we got the Folklist. The Folklist is showing a 63, a 62, and he's showing it's pretty badass, man. It's a 62, and he's also showing a 40, 38. Okay, showing a 38 himself, showing a carucha there, and he's just pretty badass, man. Flashing gente. It's all on there. So you guys, if you guys want this magazine, go into Amazon and look at it. He has a couple of little Cutlass and Oldsmobiles he's showing over here. Some nice looking cars from a car club. I can't see the name of the car club. The Cal Royal. What's the name of the car
Yeah,
club?
he's from Bakersfield.
No, he's from Bakersfield. So he's photographing. Remember, we will be a Vaselia, gente. Vaselia. It's going to be Legacy True Car Club hosting some big super show in Vaselia. And Chris Garcia is the performer. He's going to be out there. So you got people out there in Vaselia up north. Here he comes Chris, okay? And here's another troquita. He has a picture of a troquita out there. It's pretty nice. They're going to flash over to another one here, another picture here. I'm going to show one more, gente. And I'll show one more. We're going to show the Boulevard. Oh, I forgot Pastor Shady. Pastor Shady's on here también. Pastor Shady. Blessing to Pastor Shady. I hope your wife is better now, getting better. I know she has a whole shoulder replacement. And then we have a special guest, Boulevard Classics. He has a carucha in here, and he's photographing a Buick or Oldsmobile. He has a black one looking pretty firme. He's also photographing a 56 Chevy and a 65 and a 57 and a 64. Nice picture, nice carucha pictures here of his caruchas there. So, gente, there's a few more pages, but I'm going to hold back. Pick up this magazine, gente, at the Amazon. Pick it up. It's fast 50 pages of the magazine. It's volume 41. He's been around for over 3 years, almost 3.5 years. And it's a car. There's a 54 Chevy in the back. The back page that has a custom fender light back there has been molded in. pretty badass, gente. You're not gonna regret it. Get the magazine. Support your local Chicano photographers. There's 7 photographers, gente. 7, and they're all doing a good job for you, gente. Support them with that. Let them feel that they're doing something good for the community. Buy the magazine. Pick it up at Amazon, gente. And we're also gonna pick it up. Yeah.
They could pick it up in Pomona, 2001 South Gary Avenue in Pomona.
At the embroidery shop and t-shirt shop
Yep.
in Pomona. At the Frank's Hats embroidery shop and t-shirt shop right there. We can pick it up there.
Come get your hat. Come get your jacket embroidered
Your shirt.
and your custom shirt. Your custom
Shirt. There you go.
graphic.
That's right, gente. And that's what we got, gente. So we're gonna go back now to our little thing. I was letting you guys know before we go back with Gilbert for a few more minutes before we shut off. Is letting you guys know that it's a place where you're gonna be comfortable with when you go to our store and pick up your shirts like the one he's wearing, pick up your baseball hats like the one he's wearing.
It's hot.
We do
Temper-
embroidery. Pick up your tanguito, the ones I'm
Your tank
wearing.
tops.
Pick it up, and then if you want your house painted out there, because I know there's people out there that paint how I know people saying, yeah, hey, there's a lot of people out there, man. And you say, I've been looking for a good painter. You won't regret it, and you want some man work, man, some good workman. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna speak for him. If you want somebody house painted, contact me because I'm easier to get a hold of. Contact me, and I would lead you to Gilbert because Gilbert will do you a job that you won't regret. Okay, he's a painter. That's what he does on the side besides music. But if you want your house painted, your garage painted, your building painted, or something's painted, get a hold of me. Get a hold of me.
Does he sing while he paints?
Oh yeah, he'll sing. Who knows? That's what I might say. Gilbert from belongs to Blue Sands and also belongs to El Chicano and a few other bands. And he's been around for a while, gente. And if you want your house painted, man, contact me because I'm easy to contact. My phone number, I'm plastered all over. I'm worldwide. Yeah, I'm in Japan also. So I'm so worldwide all the way around. I'm in France, Italy. I'm in Philippines. I'm in Hawaii. I'm all over the damn place. So, gente, so get my phone number. My phone number's plastered. You want your house painted? Contact me. I'll get a hold of. I'll hand it over to Gilbert. Okay, gente. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Gilbert. You got anything to say, Gilbert, before we go? Before we cut off?
Well, we had a good time, and just everybody watching. May the Lord put a blessing on everyone watching, everyone here, and let's all have a good and safe and fun summer. Yeah, we're just starting the summers.
And then our sponsor.
Okay. And our true sponsor here is going to be, we're going to finish out. Here goes Andy. Come on, Andy.
Hey, thank you for coming in.
Oh,
Man.
thank you.
I
Yeah,
love the music, love the history. My name is Andy Quinones. I'm the director here at the Southern California Service Corps, and we're here at 3P Studios, downtown Pomona Arts Colony. And I happen to run a little office here where if you need to do community service, court order community service, or community labor, come and see me, and we'll take care of you.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you
Remember,
and check this out. We got a new addition to our walls right here. Got this beautiful art piece, man. So you want to come by the studio one day? Check it out, huh?
Gente, remember, if you get your ticket, you got DUI, and you need to do community service, come and see Andy here. Then you community service. You got a ticket, you can't pay the fine for speeding, drunk driving, or whatever. For being acting stupid or whatever. You got to go to jail, and you got to pay. And you got to actually do community service. Then come over here for whatever the case is. Community service. Come and see Andy here at the court. At the court service court. So service court. Come and see us here at where we have the podcast, and you're gonna take care of you the right way, and come on down, man. So, gente, we'll be here next month again. Well, we're gonna bring in the guy from the Miracles, from the Miracles, the original Miracles, from he sang with Smokey Robinson. He would have been here today, but we changed the date, so now the date was changed on Tuesday. He couldn't come today, so he'll come here next month, as long as we keep it in the same date, and we'll see you next month, gente.
Hey.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Here's Frank's Hats in the house now. That's the YouTube, the thing is off over the main page, and we still have the social medias on their own. So social medias, those are still listening to us. All social medias. There we go, gente. All right. Social medias here watching us. Okay, all the TikTok people, all the TikTokers. Uh, can say, can you get the magazine through Amazon? Yes, you can, Albert Hernandez. Yes, you can pick up through Amazon.
I want you to find some of his music. I want to like my little voice right now.
Oh.
Okay? That's okay with you.
Yeah.
And the TikTok.
Find some of his music.
There's yeah, El
Hey, Linda
Chicano.
Chicana. Where's Linda Chicana, man? Linda Chicana.
El
Where you
Chicano
at, man? We're looking for
El
the
Chicano
window beer here.
on YouTube.
Might be changing it. After then, I'll add a little bit of color to it, make myself look better and stuff.
I want to
Yeah, TikTok. We're gonna do some singing right now, man.
That was my first record.
Okay. I want you to. This is Gilbert. Say hi to Gilbert.
Hello, how you doing? I'm Gil. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
This is Aziel and this is Andres right here.
All right.
I think 10-year-old.
All right.
Okay, so Niels. This guy right here, he does two things that I like: painting and singing.
Yeah.
He's a singer, and this is some of the music right here. And he's played all around the world, right?
My songs are all over the world.
His
Yeah.
songs are all
Yeah.
around the world. He's traveled and has his adventures.
Mhm.
Sang for a lot of audience all over the place. People will hear his music for years to come. As long as they have music, you're gonna hear his music right here. So we're hearing it here, and that's the whole one.
Yeah. 1982.
So, boys, I don't know. You guys, I think you've already been my son. This is Frank right here.
Right. So you
That's Joseph over there. How you guys doing?
I met you guys before.
I think you guys made it before. Yeah. So right now we got to interview. It seems like father comes. My son's gonna work today.
Oh, all right. Yeah, right on.
We got to these gentlemen interviewed him about music and his life, and we got to hear a good story. So people have to watch and see him. Maybe when he was younger, he was handsome. As a girl, she's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, can you
But-
believe it?
But most of all, when we're all gone, you're gonna hear the song. And you go, I met that guy.
Yes. In the future, you're gonna hear him say, hey, that was his thing right there.
Oh, really? You look at El Chicano 1984? Bobby Espinosa.
And
So one of the things that I heard in his story,
Stanley.
Dios, one of the things I heard in his
Yeah,
story
that one.
that was important, it's he had a chance to either work for a company to get paid money,
Mhm.
or he said a chance to go to school to get a degree. And two people in his life said, "Hey, look, go follow your dreams. Go make music. You can come back to this." So I think a big part of the human story is when you follow your dreams, your heart is telling you to do something, you follow it. Sometimes things work out the right way.
Right. Exactly.
That's all.
I said when Connie Stevens.
Yeah.
I want to get a kiss from her.
Yeah. He got to kiss a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Wow,
Movie
it's
star.
just like-
Movie star.
Oh,
I was 20.
20 years old, he got to kiss a movie star, a beautiful movie star, just because he's a singer. Can you believe that? That's awesome. So these guys they've been getting into the Michael Jackson and they did a little performance.
Right there.
Oh, look at him. Can you believe that's him when he was younger? Huh? See, when we're young and handsome and beautiful, and this is what happens to us.
All of us, all of us.
This guy.
Look at that hair.
Little boy
Can
there.
you believe that, deal? That's the young man that kissed Connie, the movie star.
Yeah.
See, back in those days, guys used to have ask girls, "Can I have your numbers?"
Oh, yeah.
They used to ask him, "Can I have your number?" Yeah. Like, what? You guys ever want to be singers or you know?
Yeah, we still got long hair, but
Yeah.
that's,
Love music, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you get a perm or that's just the
No,
natural?
that's the way it was cut.
That's just the way it's
Yeah.
cut.
Just, I still see her as a funny.
That's that young hair.
That's a young.
that's cool, man. That's cool.
Okay, tell me over. Say, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. So follow your dreams. They come true.
They do.
Well, if you work hard at it.
Oh,
See you later. See you guys next next time.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let nobody sell you a copy hat. Frank says it's original. Don't listen to bullshit from people telling the originals they weren't born. Like I always said, my favorite word is don't let nobody sell you a copy hat. Come to the Frank's Hat store at 2001 South Gary Avenue. I think we'll run tomorrow. I'll meet you there. I'll see you Saturday or tomorrow. Okay, later. That's it. All right.
Like I'm third generation.
Yeah.
So like,
You need my card.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So you want to do some interior painting in my house?
oh, you holler.
I got my wife.
That's it. Is it? Oh, he does a good job. Yeah, he does a heck of a good job. So that's why I threw the plug in there.
I can do it, but if I don't have if I don't have to, you know, I did a job of the house and I still got the overspray, you know, and I'm an artist. I do murals, but I'm not so good at sometimes I paint an interior, you know.
You know, when I first got out of El Chicano, the bass player that's on that video,
Yeah.
wanted to make a band. So this young guy comes, he's asking me, so do you record? I go, "Yeah, I don't want to bring that out. Oh, yeah, I record. He goes, so like, what do you record? I have a little cassette player at my house. A little when I first got out of El Chicano.
Okay, because I got to talk about that time era.
So we're gonna put a little band together. I'll play at some place we had all these girls. I mean, it was called the Mississippi Moonshine in Downey. Beautiful girls. Yeah, I want to play there. You know, so like, so this young guitar player is trying to figure me out. Oh yeah. So he's telling she's like so I said, yeah, a little bit.
What's going on there?
See his attitude. Yeah. Changing. Well, what do you do? Well, I paint. Oh, you paint. Like, what do you paint? I go, all you can do is. Oh, so don't you do like trees and things? Like, no, they don't want people on the tree.
Oh.
What do you paint? I go, houses and buildings. I paint them.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all? I do inside too.
Yeah.
So he was like, he goes and tells the guitar of the bass player. I said, what'd you tell him? She told him I painted and I recorded a little. Dude, I told him your whole history. I kind of act out. I go, what are you trying to get him? He can't play. I play good. I mean, I don't care. You should have seen his attitude, you know. He goes, I go, why are you telling people about the records? And we're gonna go play in the nightclub. We don't need to tell me that records and things.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit like out tomorrow, like people like people would put Joker Stokes out tomorrow. Don't do that. I'm my own enemy.
Yeah.
So like, you don't need to put like you're gonna play the hamburger stand. You're gonna put Gilbert Stokes out Chicago. Is that too much firepower just to get people to come to hamburger?
Yeah.
I go, I know. Now you put that, but the promoters sometimes,
Yeah.
and then they don't want to pay you. But I go, you know what? I have to send money back to them.
Yeah.
They own the brand. This is business. The brand is it.
Yeah.
So he calls me up. He goes, I go, look, I don't think so. When everybody come out, I'm gonna have to play all the Chicano songs,
Oh yeah. Right.
and I can't play my new one. So the first thing when the club owners come out, and they're like, "Oh, well, you know, this look, Paladin, okay, we played them, but sometimes the band don't know them." But yeah,
And after so many years, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, to Freddie. Freddie says, Santa Gilbert says,
Hey, how you doing, Freddie? Right on.
Freddie says,
Guitar player, singer, yeah.
yeah, he said,
Tell him I said, hey,
he goes right there. He says,
that's right. Oh, we're right there still.
Lorraine also, Lorraine, to the heel says,
Oh,
singer, so,
yeah,
well, comments. So, okay, gente, if we'll see you guys later, man.
yeah.
Let's get the group picture.
So I got your card here.
Yeah, I live right here in Pomona.
Oh, okay. I travel.
Not too far from here.
Stickers.
Yes.
Here's some stickers.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, he does a good job on this. So that's why
You got youngsters you work with, or
I'm just by myself, man.
but Southeast does it all the right way. He has a lot of work.
The girls, let's see, actually. Very gracefully. Yeah, here's some of the people. And police chief, former police chief, from Montebello. He plays in the Blue Satin.
really?
Yeah,
A police chief?
yeah.
He plays two in the Blend Sands, huh?
Yeah, well, you know what I got in?
Shut off.
The leader was LAPD.
Enter your PIN
So
to
they're
unlock the
police
device.
and firemen. It's cool.
Should I
Yeah.
turn it off?
I made rolling trays with my pieces.
And then
Yes.
these walkways all stay cements. And let's do this. Let's paint the bricks
Oh
black.
yeah, nice.
And then he
Makes a difference.
his his wrought iron. Because you gotta leave things complete. I know my dad was like, you can't be a painter and leave the wrought. You paint the whole house and you leave the wrought iron.
Yeah.
I go, well, sometimes those other guys over there, they say it's not, the other painters say, well, it's not a bit. No, we don't do that. You leave the house complete.
Right.
You leave, it's in the price, included. You know. So there's this that wall. I fixed this wall because it's a black and white house. It's bricks painted in black because there's
Yeah.
and I did it. So there's a house. So he wanted a black door. So
Yeah,
I
sure.
had to
I've
make
never
it
seen a
black.
house painted like that before.
So I said, we gotta bring the balance with the shutters and this so the black door doesn't look so boom. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I got my license. You're also a decorator.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
I want to do the ceiling.
Oh.
As I got mainly 2 rooms to paint, maybe
Mhm.
3, but I've always wanted to ceiling like Caesar's Palace.
Oh,
Oh, that's badass.
like a mural guy to do.
Yeah, I'm a muralist.
Oh, then you do
I
it.
paint. Yeah,
So all you need is the white,
right.
the splash, as we call it in printing, the splash.
Yes.
If I paint the whole top, then I gotta have the crew paint the.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
I'm overspray, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I love looking at that. That's why I like this. I got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know, I always thought white ceilings.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when you wake
One
up,
of my rooms in my house, I painted black. Because I painted the whole room black.
The whole room black.
The whole room black.
They got this paint, like super black that it absorbs like light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like weird to be in a room like that. I love to.
And just as I finished, I did one photo shoot in it, and then a renter took it.
Oh,
So
like,
then, like,
he took the black room.
he took the black.
actually,
Actually,
it's fun today. You weren't there.
No,
Oh, you were there? Oh, yeah. Other.
Yeah, yeah. I looked in there.
Make some exist.
System's fun. I gotta go back when you're done. Oh,
Yeah, they work.
Yes,
They work it.
posters.
I work.
so the ones like, oh,
My stepdaughter worked also.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
After.
I saw the.
I also,
It only has one piece here. It's round. It looks like a puzzle.
The one creature, I have different ones. I have the flat one with the bigger one.
and then
Yeah, I saw the flat was cool. It's something that I want to buy. So like,
where
I saw the black Pandora.
so we're like,
You want-
It's okay.
Site?
I went inside the mall. I didn't go inside the store.
let's take a look.
It was closed. The guy said, the guard said they just left.
All right, Frank.
Okay. You have a trash can? Oh, you have a restroom?
Yeah.
I do. I'm gonna get you the key. We're gonna take a picture.
take a picture real quick.
Oh, I'll let you take one first.
Yeah, come on, the mag's the next one.
All right.
Got it? Yeah.
There we go.
All right, let's get another one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wants to be in the max too.
Yeah.
And then we gotta get.
I'm good. 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
All right. Damn. Where's my phone at?
Yeah, when you put some mags in,
Let's get Joseph in here. I'll take one off the phone. How about Joe?
Let's take you and him by themselves. Well,
we'll get one now. It's, the whole group one. That's how I like to remember us, you know? We're still a youngin', right?
Baby, make it right now. You and him, you and him.
Yeah. Well, here, let's get this background. I always think it's been hanging out here with Frank for the last couple of years.
Uh-huh.
2, 3, got you right.
Getting to meet the people that I grew up listening to.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's amazing, huh?
Right?
All that time, we had our first time meeting, but you've been hanging out with me for years. Like a lot of other people. All those other man.
We had everybody, War, everybody here, man. Fucking Marcus, we had.